Hello, coin lovers. How are you? Today, we will learn about 17 coins that are worth millions of dollars, and if you have even one of these coins, then no one can stop you from becoming a millionaire. Stay connected with me in this video till the end. I will tell you what is the value of each of these 17 coins, how can you become rich, how and where to sell your coins, so let's fulfill our dreams today. Introducing the legendary 1991 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny, valued at an astonishing $3 million. That's right, a single penny that could change your life forever. Imagine, tucked away in your pocket change, a copper-plated coin worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or a lifetime of travel. Today, we're unraveling the jaw-dropping story behind this extraordinary coin, step by step, and revealing everything you need to know to spot, understand, and even sell one of the most valuable pennies in the world. If you're ready for the thrill of discovery and the secrets of numismatic treasures, stay tuned, because at World Coins Hub, we turn ordinary coins into extraordinary stories. Let's start at the very beginning, the coin itself. The 1991 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny, a coin so familiar in American pockets, yet so mysterious that only a few realize its true potential. Minted in the United States in 1991, this penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on one side, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the stately Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a symbol of American heritage and history. But what makes this coin so special? Why would anyone pay $3 million for a penny that, on the surface, looks just like millions of others? Here's where the story gets fascinating. Every coin has a tale, but the 1991 Lincoln penny holds secrets that even seasoned collectors might overlook. To understand its true value, we have to dive into the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, where rarity, condition, and historical significance can elevate pocket change to priceless artifacts. Let's break it down step by step. First, the basics. The 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny is a small coin, but its specifications are precise and worth knowing if you're searching for hidden treasure. The diameter of the coin is 19.05 millimeters, about the size of a standard U.S. penny, easily fitting on your fingertip. Its thickness is a modest 1.52 millimeters, and its weight is 2.5 grams, thanks to its copper-plated zinc composition. These measurements are crucial, especially when distinguishing genuine coins from counterfeits or altered pieces. But what transforms an everyday penny into a multi-million-dollar marvel? It comes down to rarity, errors, and the unique characteristics that set a coin apart. In the world of coin collecting, or numismatics, certain coins are valued for their minting mistakes, double strikes, off-center images, missing elements, or even wrong metal compositions. These errors are rare, often occurring in only a handful of coins, making them the holy grail for collectors. In the case of the 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny, the story centers around a few exceptional specimens, coins that were struck using experimental dies, produced in error, or minted on the wrong planche, creating a one-of-a-kind anomaly. Imagine, during the high-speed process of minting millions of pennies, a few slip through the cracks with remarkable differences. Maybe a penny was struck on a planche meant for a dime, or a rare double-die error occurred, creating a shadow effect on Lincoln's portrait or the lettering. These are the coins that catch the eye of expert collectors and drive auction prices into the millions. Now let's talk about value. How does a penny leap from 1 cent to $3 million? It's a perfect storm of rarity, demand, and historical intrigue. Numismatists, those passionate coin collectors and experts, scour the globe for the rarest coins, and when they find one with a documented error or a unique history, the bidding wars begin. Auction houses, private collectors, and even museums compete for ownership, pushing the price higher and higher. The record-setting 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny is believed to possess one or more of these ultra-rare characteristics, verified by professional grading services and authenticated by the most trusted experts in the field. Let's explore the heart-pounding moment of discovery. Picture yourself going through your spare change, perhaps after a grocery run. You spot a 1991 penny, just another coin, or so you think. But something about it stands out, a strange doubling in the lettering, an unusual color, or a slightly different weight. Could it be one of the ultra-rare varieties? The excitement builds as you research, compare, and consult guides, your curiosity piqued with every new piece of information. This is the thrill of numismatics, the possibility that any coin in any pocket could be the one. Now, before you race to your coin jar, let's discuss how to evaluate your 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny. The first step is to examine the coin closely, preferably with a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for signs of mint errors, doubled images, missing elements, off-center strikes, or unusual coloring. Next, check the coin's weight and dimensions. Genuine 1991 pennies should match the official specifications: 19.05 mm in diameter, 1.52 mm thick, and 2.5 grams in weight. If you suspect your coin is different, you might be onto something big. But the journey doesn't end there. Authentication is key. The world's most valuable coins are always professionally graded and certified by reputable organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These experts will examine your coin under high magnification, assess its authenticity, grade its condition, and provide official documentation. This certification is crucial. It transforms your coin from an interesting curiosity into a verified, auction-worthy treasure. Now, let's talk about selling. If you're lucky enough to possess a rare 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny, where should you go? The best-selling places are established auction houses that specialize in rare coins and currency, names like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or even Sotheby's. These institutions have global reach, attracting elite collectors and investors who understand the true value of a rare coin. You can also consider reputable coin dealers, but always ensure they have a solid reputation and transparent processes. Online marketplaces like eBay or dedicated numismatic platforms can be another option, but be cautious. Without authentication, it's easy for rare coins to be overlooked or undervalued. That's why certification and expert advice are so important. Remember, when you're dealing with a potential multi-million-dollar coin, you want to work with the best in the business. Let's dive deeper into the fascinating world of numismatics and why coins like the 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny capture the imagination. For centuries, people have collected coins not just for their monetary value, but as windows into history, art, and culture. Each coin tells a story of the era in which it was minted, the leaders it depicts, the technology used, and the mistakes that make some coins unique. The Lincoln Memorial penny, introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has been a staple of American currency for decades. Yet, within its familiar design lie endless possibilities for discovery. Collectors often seek out coins with specific attributes, proof strikes, mint marks from rare locations, or coins from limited runs. The 1991 penny, like others in the Lincoln Memorial series, was produced at multiple mints, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint adds its own subtle variations, marked by tiny letters like P, D, or S beneath the date. Some errors are specific to a particular mint, making those coins even more desirable. But what truly fuels the curiosity is the element of chance. The idea that, somewhere in the world, a rare coin could be waiting in a forgotten jar, a cash register, or even buried in the ground, is irresistible. Stories abound of lucky finders. People who discovered valuable coins in old collections or inherited boxes, their fortunes changed overnight by a single penny. The thrill of the hunt, the hope of a life-changing discovery, keeps collectors searching, learning, and exploring. Now, let's add another layer to your understanding: the broader world of valuable currency. Coins like the 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny are just the tip of the iceberg. Around the world, rare coins, from ancient Roman denarii to modern minting errors, fetch staggering prices at auction. What sets them apart is not just age or origin, but the unique combination of rarity, condition, and story. For example, the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die penny, and the 1974 aluminum penny are all legendary for their errors and scarcity, inspiring collectors to search for their own hidden gems. As you immerse yourself in the world of coin collecting, remember that knowledge is your greatest asset. Study reputable guides, join numismatic societies, attend coin shows, and connect with fellow collectors. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to spot valuable coins and avoid common pitfalls. Before we wrap up, let's recap the key points. The 1991 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent penny could be worth up to $3 million if it possesses certain ultra-rare characteristics: mint errors, unique planchets, or exceptional provenance. Its specifications are precise: 19.05 mm diameter, 1.52 mm thickness, 2.5 grams weight. To verify its value, seek authentication from professional grading services. When selling, choose reputable auction houses or certified dealers for the best outcome. And finally, never underestimate the power of curiosity. Every coin you encounter has a story, a history, and a potential waiting to be discovered. The world of numismatics is vast, thrilling, and full of surprises, and you never know when the next legendary coin might appear in your own hands. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub, where we uncover the mysteries of currency, share expert tips, and inspire you to join the adventure. The next coin that changes your life could be just a pocket away. Stay curious, keep searching, and welcome to the world of extraordinary coins.
Introducing the 1983 P. Washington quarter, a coin that at first glance might look like any ordinary piece of pocket change, but can be worth up to $5,000 or even more under the right circumstances. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story, unique features, and hidden treasures of the 1983 P. Washington quarter. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just a curious viewer, by the end of this video, you'll understand why this seemingly common coin is turning heads in the coin collecting world and how you might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. So stay tuned till the end for expert tips, real-life success stories, and exclusive advice on selling your coin at the right place, for top dollar. And don't forget, if you love uncovering the secrets of valuable coins, subscribe to World Coins Hub YouTube channel for more incredible numismatic journeys. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is the 1983 P. Washington quarter? Minted in Philadelphia in 1983, this quarter is part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which started back in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The 1983 P is notable not only for its age, but for a combination of historical context, mintage details, and the numismatic quirks that make certain examples truly valuable. Now, you might wonder, how can a coin that looks so ordinary be worth $5,000? Here's where the story gets interesting. The 1983 P. Washington quarter has a face value of just 25 cents, and over 673 million of these coins were minted. With those numbers, you'd expect them to be plentiful and worth little more than their original value. And for most, that's true, unless you find one in extraordinary condition or with a rare error. Let's explore the physical characteristics of this coin, because collectors are always looking for specific details. The 1983 P quarter is composed of copper-nickel clad, meaning it's made up of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. It measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, is 1.75 millimeters thick, and weighs 5.67 grams. These might seem like technical details, but when hunting for valuable coins, even the slightest variation can make a massive difference in value. What really pushes the value of a 1983 P quarter into the thousands? The answer lies in two key factors: condition and errors. First, let's talk about condition. In the coin collecting world, the state of preservation is graded on a scale from circulated to uncirculated. with mint state MS grades at the top. An MS-67 grade, for example, represents a nearly flawless coin with just one or two tiny imperfections visible only under magnification. Recently, a 1983p quarter graded MS-67 by PCGS, a leading coin grading service, sold at auction for an astonishing 1,125s. That's almost 8,000 times its face value, all because it was in pristine condition. But the story doesn't end there. Some 1983p quarters have sold for even higher amounts due to rare and dramatic mint errors. One of the most exciting recent discoveries was a 1983p quarter with a unique reverse error found inside a household vase. This extraordinary coin sold for a jaw-dropping $7,900, proving that error coins can break all expectations. Examples of valuable errors include off-center strikes, filled mint marks, double dies, and more. These errors aren't just random mistakes. They're numismatic treasures, highly sought after by collectors who are always on the lookout for the next big find. But why is the 1983p quarter so special compared to other years? The answer lies in a fascinating bit of history. In the early 1980s, the United States Mint stopped producing uncirculated coin sets for collectors. This means that nearly all 1983 quarters found their way into general circulation, where they were exposed to wear and tear. High-grade examples are incredibly scarce because most coins from this year were used for everyday transactions. Finding a 1983p Washington quarter in mint state condition is like finding a needle in a haystack, which is precisely why collectors are willing to pay such high prices. Now let's talk about how you can identify a valuable 1983p quarter. Start by checking the coin's obverse or front side for a clear P mint mark just to the right of George Washington's ponytail. Next, examine the coin's surface for sharp details, a strong strike, and minimal signs of wear or scratches. If you think you found a high-grade example, the next step is to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. Professional grading not only certifies the coin's authenticity and condition, but also dramatically increases its value and marketability. What about error coins? These are a bit trickier to spot, but here's what you should look for: off-center designs, doubling of letters or numbers, missing or filled mint marks, and other unusual features. If you suspect you have an error coin, don't clean or alter it in any way. Send it to a grading service or reputable coin dealer for evaluation. Remember, the rarer the error and the better the condition, the higher the value. For those who are dreaming of turning pocket change into profit, here's how the selling process works. Once you have your coin graded, it's time to choose the right marketplace. The best places to sell valuable 1983p quarters include major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, as well as online platforms such as eBay. When using eBay, look for completed sales of similar coins to gauge the current market value. Always use clear, high-resolution photos and provide certification details to attract serious buyers. For truly rare or high-value coins, consider consigning them to a numismatic auction, where bidding wars can drive prices even higher. But why stop at just one coin? The world of numismatics is full of surprises. The 1983p quarter is just the tip of the iceberg. Collectors around the globe hunt for other valuable Washington quarters, such as the 1932D and 1932S, the key dates in the series, as well as silver quarters minted before 1965. By learning what makes a coin valuable, rarity, condition, historical significance, and errors, you can become a savvy collector and maybe even build a collection worth thousands. Still, nothing beats the thrill of finding that one elusive coin in your change or among a forgotten pile of old coins. Take the story of the person who discovered a rare error 1983p quarter inside a household vase. This wasn't the result of years of searching or a lucky purchase. It was pure serendipity. That coin ended up selling for $7,900, changing the owner's life in an instant. It's stories like these that keep the numismatic community buzzing with excitement and hope. So, what should you do if you come across a 1983p Washington quarter? First, don't spend it. Set it aside and carefully examine its features. If it appears uncirculated or if you notice anything unusual about its design, seek professional advice. Even circulated examples can be worth grading if they have rare errors or are in exceptional condition. And remember, Coins that are professionally graded and encapsulated by PCGS or NGC often sell for a premium. For those of you who want to dive deeper into the world of valuable coins, here are a few tips to get started. Educate yourself about key dates, mint marks, and varieties. Invest in a good magnifying glass and a reference guide, such as the Red Book or the PCGS Price Guide. Join online forums and communities where collectors share information, discoveries, and market trends. And of course, subscribe to WorldCoins Hub for the latest news, stories, and expert advice. Let's take a quick recap of the 1983 P. Washington Quarter. Minted in Philadelphia with a mintage of 673,535,000. Made of copper nickel clad, with 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Diameter 24.3 millimeters. Thickness 1.75 millimeters. Weight 5.67 grams. Most are worth face value, but high-grade examples can fetch $1,000, $2,000, or even more. Rare error coins, like off-center strikes or reverse design flaws, can be worth $5,000 or higher. Professional grading by PCGS or NGC is crucial for maximizing value. The best places to sell include auction houses, eBay, and specialist coin dealers. And don't forget, the coin collecting journey is full of surprises. The next valuable coin could be sitting in your pocket, your coin jar, or even hidden in a household vase. The 1983 P. Washington Quarter reminds us all that hidden treasures are everywhere, waiting to be discovered by those who know what to look for. If you found this story intriguing and want to learn more about valuable coins, numismatic secrets, and the hidden history of currency, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us here at WorldCoins Hub. We bring you the latest discoveries, in-depth guides, and exclusive stories that you won't find anywhere else. Don't miss your chance to turn spare change into treasure. Subscribe now and let's explore the world of coins together.
Introducing the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin that's captured imaginations, fueled rumors, and even sparked tales of fortunes worth up to $7.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $7.5 million. But is there really a Susan B. Anthony dollar out there worth that staggering sum? What makes this coin so special? And how can you tell if the one in your pocket could change your life forever? Get ready because as we unravel the secrets, stories, and hidden values of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar, you'll discover why coin collectors around the world are still obsessed with this American classic. By the end, you'll know everything you need to become a savvy collector and maybe even a millionaire. So make sure you watch until the very last second, and if you're passionate about rare coins, subscribe now to WorldCoins Hub YouTube channel, your home for numismatic discoveries. Let's dive in. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar coin was the first U.S. coin to honor a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, a trailblazer in the fight for women's rights. This alone makes the coin significant, but the true story is far deeper. Why do some of these coins fetch mere pocket change, while others, under the right circumstances, can command thousands of dollars? And what's the real deal behind that elusive $7.5 million figure? First, let's explore the basics. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced to modernize U.S. currency, replacing the larger Eisenhower dollar with a coin that was smaller, lighter, and easier to carry. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing portrait of Susan B. Anthony herself, her determined gaze immortalized in nickel-clad copper. Flip the coin over, and you'll find an eagle landing on the moon, a nod to the Apollo 11 mission, echoing themes of progress and achievement. Now, let's get specific with the coin's dimensions and physical traits. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, noticeably smaller than the silver dollars that came before it. With a thickness of exactly 2.0 millimeters and a weight of 8.1 grams, it has a satisfying, solid feel in hand. The edge is reeded, giving it a tactile grip and a classic American coin appearance. But what about the value? Here's where things get truly fascinating. Although every Susan B. Anthony dollar has a face value of $1, not all are created equal in the eyes of collectors. The vast majority of these coins are worth just that $1. But there are rare varieties, errors, and exceptional conditions that can catapult their value into the stratosphere. Central to the coin's allure is the story of the wide rim variety. In 1979, some Philadelphia minted coins were struck with a rim that's noticeably wider, bringing the date much closer to the edge of the coin. Collectors quickly realized this was a distinct variety, and the hunt was on. Today, a 1979p wide rim Susan B. Anthony dollar in pristine, uncirculated condition can sell for anywhere between $50 and over $1,000, depending on its grade and eye appeal. In fact, the highest recorded auction price for a 1979p wide rim coin in MS6 7+ condition hit $6,995, a jaw-dropping figure for such a recent coin. But what about that legendary $7.5 million price tag? You might have seen wild headlines or viral claims, but the reality is this: no genuine Susan B. Anthony dollar has ever sold for $7.5 million. There's no record, no expert appraisal, no credible auction to support that number. The most valuable examples ever sold have topped out in the low thousands. Still, the myth persists, and it's easy to see why. The dream of finding a fortune in your spare change is irresistible. While you may not walk away with millions, some Susan B. Anthony dollars can still make you a tidy profit if you know what to look for. So, how do you tell if you have a valuable Susan B. Anthony dollar? Here are the key steps, and this is where the real detective work begins. Step 1. Check the mint mark. Most 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollars will have a P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. The mint mark is located just to the right of Susan B. Anthony's neck, above her shoulder. Each mint produced millions of coins, but certain marks and varieties are more desirable than others. Step 2. Look for the wide rim or near-date variety. On these coins, the date is noticeably closer to the rim compared to the more common narrow rim or far-date versions. Compare your coin to high-resolution images online or in numismatic guides to spot the difference. If you have a wide rim coin, you may have something special. Step 3. Examine proof coins. In 1979, the San Francisco Mint produced proof coin special collector's editions with a mirror-like finish. There are two types: Type 1 with a filled S mint mark, and Type 2 with a clear, sharply defined S. Type 2 proofs are rarer and highly sought after by collectors, with values ranging from $200 to $500 or more, depending on condition. Step 4. Assess the coin's condition. Numismatists use a grading scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. Coins that are uncirculated, free from scratches, dings, or wear, are worth much more than those that have been in circulation. Step 5. Watch for errors and oddities. Misstrikes, double strikes, off-center prints, or other minting errors can make a Susan B. Anthony dollar extremely valuable. These coins are rare but can fetch a premium, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. If you think you've struck gold or silver, in this case, what's the next move? Where can you sell your Susan B. Anthony dollar for the most money, and how can you be sure of its value? Here's the critical advice every aspiring collector needs. First, always get your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party service. The Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS and the Numismatic Guarantee Company NGC are the gold standards. A certified grade gives buyers confidence and can dramatically increase your coin's market appeal. Next, consider where to sell. Reputable coin dealers, numismatic auctions, and online marketplaces specializing in rare coins are your best baits. Websites like Heritage Auctions, Gray Collections, and Stax Bowers regularly handle high-value coin sales. If your coin is especially rare or in top condition, a major auction can attract serious collectors and drive up the price. For more common coins, local coin shops or reputable online platforms like eBay can be effective, but always research the buyer and ensure secure, insured shipping. Now, let's add some extra intrigue for the true numismatists out there. The Susan B. Anthony dollar represents a fascinating chapter in U.S. currency. It was the first time a woman, other than allegorical figures like Liberty, appeared on a circulating American coin. Yet, despite its noble intent, the coin faced mixed public reception. Many mistook it for a quarter due to its similar size and color, leading to confusion and limited circulation. After just a few years, production halted, only to resume briefly in 1999 before being replaced by the golden Sacagawea dollar. Still, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar endures as a symbol of progress and a touchstone for collectors. The wide rim variety, the proof coins, and the rare errors keep the hunt alive. And who knows, there's always a chance that a previously undiscovered error or variety could emerge, rewriting the record books and maybe, just maybe, approaching that $7.5 million fantasy. For those new to the world of numismatics, the Susan B. Anthony dollar is a perfect gateway. It's accessible, rich with history, and affordable for beginners unless you stumble upon one of the rare varieties. If you're inspired to start your own collection, keep an eye out for coins with unique features, pristine condition, and especially those elusive wide rim and proof issues. Let's recap the essentials for every collector and treasure hunter. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar has a diameter of 26.5 millimeters, a thickness of 2.00 millimeters, and a weight of 8.1 grams. Most are worth their face value, but rare varieties like the 1979P wide rim and 1979S type to proofs can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in top condition. No Susan B. Anthony dollar has ever sold for $7.5 million, but the dream of finding a fortune in your change is very much alive. Always authenticate and grade your coin before selling, and use reputable dealers or auction houses for the best chance at maximizing your sale price. As you search for treasure in your own pocket change, remember, every coin has a story, and every collector is part of a legacy stretching back centuries. Whether you're chasing myths, building a collection, or simply enjoying the thrill of discovery, the world of coins is waiting for you. If you learned something new today or felt that surge of curiosity every collector knows, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Here, every episode brings you closer to the world's rarest coins, untold histories, and maybe even that once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Hit that subscribe button and join our global community of coin enthusiasts. Who knows, the next great coin story could be yours. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar. Keep searching, keep learning, and keep collecting because the next coin you find could change everything.
Introducing a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and sparked countless conversations in the world of numismatics. The 1987 Philippine 50 centimos. What if I told you this seemingly humble coin could be worth a jaw-dropping $5 million? That's right, today we'll pull back the curtain on one of the most intriguing stories in currency history, exploring every detail, busting myths, and revealing the facts that every collector and enthusiast needs to know. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or simply curious about rare and valuable coins, stay with us until the end as we unravel the secrets behind the 1987 50 centimos from the Philippines. And don't forget, if you want more exciting discoveries from the world of currency, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Let's begin with a close look at the coin itself. The 1987 50 centimos is a part of the Philippines' Flora and Fauna series, a beloved collection of coins that delighted collectors and the public alike through its celebration of national heritage. This particular coin features the distinguished visage of Marcelo H. del Pilar on its obverse, a national hero, journalist, and a pivotal figure in the Philippine reform movement. His presence on the coin is not just a tribute to his legacy, but a reminder of the nation's enduring fight for freedom and justice. Turn the coin over and you'll find another national treasure, the majestic Philippine eagle, known scientifically as Pithecophagga jeffreyi. This bird, with its piercing eyes and regal bearing, is among the rarest and most powerful eagles in the world, symbolizing both the strength and the fragile beauty of the Philippines' natural heritage. The inclusion of the Philippine eagle on the reverse side of the 50 centimos is more than artistic flair. It's a testament to the country's commitment to preserving its unique flora and fauna, a theme resonant throughout this coin series. Now, before we dig into the rarity, value, and numismatic intrigue of this coin, let's get technical. The 1987 50 centimos coin is meticulously crafted, measuring 25 millimeters in diameter and 1.62 millimeters in thickness. It weighs a solid 6 grams and is composed of a durable copper-nickel alloy. These specifications not only make it a pleasure to hold, but also contribute to its resilience. Many of these coins have survived decades in circulation, still bearing their intricate designs with pride. But what truly sets the 1987 issue apart? Scarcity. Minted as part of the Flora and Fauna series from 1983 to 1994, the 1987 50 centimos stands out for its exceptional rarity. Only 1,078,000 of these coins were ever struck. In the world of coin collecting, where some denominations reach into the tens or even hundreds of millions, such a low mintage number instantly raises eyebrows and pulses among collectors. It's a classic case of supply and demand. The fewer the coins, the higher the curiosity, and potentially the value. Yet, despite this scarcity, the market price for the 1987 50 centimos remains surprisingly modest. Recent data shows that these coins typically sell for between 5 cents and just over $2, depending on their condition. Why then do rumors swirl about a multi-million-dollar price tag? The answer lies in the fascinating intersection of myth, hype, and the real dynamics of numismatic value. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. The allure of rarity. When collectors hear about a coin with limited mintage, the first instinct is excitement. Could this be the next gold rush, the hidden gem overlooked by the masses? The 1987 50 centimos, with its sub 1.1 million mintage, fits this narrative perfectly. Stories begin to circulate, sometimes fueled by viral social media posts or speculative news articles, about a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered in one's loose change. Step 2. The role of condition. In numismatics, value isn't just about rarity, it's also about preservation. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition with no signs of wear, sharp details, and original luster can command a significant premium over its circulated counterparts. For the 1987 50 centimos, finding such a flawless example is a true challenge. Most surviving coins show the marks of time, their details softened by years of use. When a near-perfect specimen does appear, collectors are willing to pay a premium, but even then, the prices remain within a modest range. Step 3. The myth of the $5 million coin. Here's where things get truly intriguing. Across the internet, tales occasionally surface of the 1987 50 centimos fetching astronomical sums, up to $5 million. It's a tantalizing prospect, one that has led many to dig through their coin jars in hopes of a miraculous find. But let's set the record straight. According to the most recent and reliable numismatic sources, there is no documented sale of this coin for anywhere near that amount. The real-world value, as confirmed by collectors and coin experts, remains a far cry from millions. So why does this myth persist? The answer lies in the human love for stories, especially the kind that promise hidden treasure. Every so often, a coin does break records at auction, typically due to a unique error, historical provenance, or a once-in-a-lifetime condition. In the case of the 1987 50 centimos, while it is rare and deeply respected among collectors, it has yet to achieve that legendary status in the marketplace. But who knows? With so few pristine examples in existence, the possibility of a future bidding war can never be entirely ruled out. Let's pivot to the numismatic significance of this coin. Beyond its rarity and design, the 1987 50 centimos encapsulates a pivotal moment in Philippine history. The mid-1980s were a time of profound change for the country, marked by the People Power Revolution and the restoration of democracy. Coins minted during this era are not just pieces of metal, they're tangible links to a nation's struggle, triumphs, and dreams. For collectors, owning a 1987 50 centimos is about more than value. It's about holding a piece of history in the palm of your hand. This leads us to a deeper appreciation of coin collecting itself. Numismatics is not just the pursuit of rare or valuable currency, It's the study of civilizations, the preservation of heritage, and the thrill of discovery. Thrill of discovery. Every coin tells a story of the leaders and legends it depicts, the economic realities it reflects, and the hands through which it has passed. The 1987 50 centimos, with its combination of artistry, scarcity, and historical context, is a perfect example of why coin collecting remains a passion for millions around the world. But wait, there's even more to discover about this coin. Did you know that the Flora and Fauna series, to which the 1987 50 centimos belongs, was groundbreaking for its time? Prior to this series, Philippine coins rarely featured the diverse wildlife and plant life of the archipelago. This bold new direction opened the door to a celebration of national identity, inspiring future generations to appreciate the beauty and variety of the country's natural environment. The Philippine eagle, proudly displayed on the 50 centimos, remains one of the most iconic and beloved images in the country's numismatic history. For the technical enthusiasts among us, let's delve a bit further into the coin's makeup. The copper-nickel composition was chosen for its durability, a practical consideration in a country where coins see heavy daily use. The 25mm diameter strikes a balance between visibility and portability, while the 1.62mm thickness ensures the coin feels substantial without being cumbersome. At 6 grams, the 1987 50 centimos has a satisfying heft, a tactile reminder of the value it once represented in everyday transactions. As you examine this coin, pay close attention to the fine details. The portrait of Marcelo H. del Pilar is rendered with remarkable realism, capturing his determined gaze and unmistakable features. The lettering is crisp and clear, a testament to the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint of Spain, which produced many of the coins in this era. On the reverse, the Philippine eagle is depicted mid-perch, wings slightly spread as if ready to take flight, a symbol of hope and resilience for the Filipino people. Now, let's address the question on everyone's mind. Could the value of the 1987 50 centimos ever reach $5 million? While current market trends suggest otherwise, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. A single, unique error coin, such as one struck on the wrong planchette or with a dramatic misprint, can sometimes command astronomical sums at auction. If such a specimen were to be discovered among the 1987 50 centimos, it could indeed become a once-in-a-lifetime find, rewriting the record books and thrilling collectors worldwide. And this is where the real magic of numismatics lies. In the thrill of the hunt, the hope of uncovering a hidden gem, and the joy of connecting with history in a deeply personal way. Whether you're searching through your grandparents' old coin jars or scouring online marketplaces for that elusive piece, the story of the 1987 50 centimos reminds us that every coin has a tale to tell. And sometimes, just sometimes, those tales can change the course of collecting history. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1987 Philippine 50 centimos, remember, while the true market value may rest in the realm of a few dollars, the real worth of this coin goes far beyond price. It's a symbol of national pride, a work of art, a fragment of a nation's story, and a testament to the enduring allure of coin collecting. If you found this journey as captivating as we did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us at World Coins Hub, where every coin has a story and every collector is part of our global family. Stay curious, keep exploring, and who knows, the next great numismatic adventure might be just a coin toss away. Meet the United States Bicentennial Quarter, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts across the world. Minted in 1976 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of American independence, this remarkable quarter has not only become a symbol of patriotism, but in a few incredibly rare cases, it has reached values as high as $10 million. Yes, you heard that right, $10 million. The story behind this coin, its hidden secrets, and its potential for life-changing value will keep you on the edge of your seat. If you're passionate about coins or simply fascinated by stories of hidden treasures, you're in the right place. This is World Coins Hub YouTube channel, your gateway to numismatic wonders. Let's begin by diving into the fascinating background of the United States Bicentennial Quarter. In 1976, the United States celebrated its bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It was a time of great national pride and unity, and to mark this historic occasion, the United States Mint did something unprecedented. For the first time since 1776, America's circulating coins were given brand new commemorative designs. Among the most iconic of these was the quarter dollar, transformed into a lasting tribute to freedom and independence. The obverse or front of the bicentennial quarter retains the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan and first introduced in 1932. However, look closely and you'll notice a subtle but important change. The date on these coins reads 1776 to 1976, not just a single year. This double date is unique to the bicentennial coins and is a hallmark of their commemorative status. Turn the coin over and you'll find the reverse, a stunning new design created by Jack L.R. Instead of the traditional eagle, the back of the bicentennial quarter features a colonial drummer boy standing tall and proud. Behind him, a victory torch is encircled by 13 stars representing the original colonies. This image evokes the spirit of the American Revolution and the fight for independence, making the bicentennial quarter not just currency, but a miniature work of art steeped in history. But what makes this coin worth up to $10 million? What separates the ordinary from the extraordinary? The answer lies in the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, and in the rare, almost mythical errors and varieties that occurred during the minting process. For most people, a bicentennial quarter is just pocket change, but for a select few lucky collectors, it can be the find of a lifetime. Let's break down the key factors that can make a bicentennial quarter worth a fortune. First, rarity. While hundreds of millions of bicentennial quarters were minted for general circulation, a very small number were produced under special circumstances or with unique errors. These can include coins struck on the wrong planchette, coins with double or triple strikes, or those minted in precious metals instead of the standard copper-nickel clad. Imagine finding a quarter that was never meant to exist, a coin with a mistake so rare it becomes a legend in numismatic circles. Second, condition. Numismatists use a grading system to evaluate coins ranging from poor to the coveted mint state. The highest grade, MS70, indicates a flawless coin with no imperfections even under magnification. A bicentennial quarter in perfect uncirculated condition, especially if it's a rare variety, can command astronomical prices at auction. The difference between a coin worth 25 cents and one worth millions can come down to a single scratch or blemish. Third, provenance. Some coins come with a rich history of ownership, having passed through the hands of famous collectors or featured in renowned exhibitions. These stories add to the mystique and value of the coin, making it even more desirable to those who seek both beauty and history in their collections. Now let's get technical. Collectors love to know the nitty-gritty details of their coins, and the bicentennial quarter is no exception. The diameter of the coin is 24.3 millimeters, just under 1 inch across, making it easily recognizable and distinct from other denominations. Its thickness measures 1.75 millimeters, giving it a solid feel in the hand, and its weight is precisely 5.67 grams. Most are composed of a copper core clad in a layer of cupronickel, creating a distinctive silver-white appearance. However, a special edition was also minted in 40% silver for collectors. These are highly sought after, especially in pristine condition. To truly understand what sets the $10 million bicentennial quarter apart, let's explore some real-world examples of numismatic marvels and the stories behind them. In the world of coin collecting, error coins are king. Imagine a quarter minted not on a standard blank, but on a planchette intended for a different denomination, or even for another country's coinage. These spectacular errors are almost always destroyed by the mint before they leave the facility, but every so often, one escapes into the wild. For example, there are rumors of bicentennial quarters struck on silver planchettes meant for $50 or with double die obverses that create a ghostly doubling of the design. If authenticated, these coins can fetch staggering sums at auction, sometimes in the millions. Then there are the prototype coins. minted in extremely limited numbers for testing or display purposes before the main production run. These prototypes, or pattern coins, are often struck with sharper details using special dyes and premium metal compositions. If a prototype bicentennial quarter were to surface today, especially in flawless mint condition, it could easily command a sale price in the multi-million-dollar range. But the story doesn't end there. The bicentennial quarter has also become a symbol of American culture, appearing in countless films, television shows, and even inspiring a generation of young collectors. For many Americans, finding one of these quarters in their change is a small reminder of the country's heritage, a direct link to the spirit of 1776. Let's talk about the art of collecting. Numismatics is about more than just value. It's about discovery, passion, and the pursuit of excellence. Collectors spend years, sometimes decades, searching for the perfect example of a coin, building relationships and networks, attending conventions, and learning the secrets of grading and authentication. The bicentennial quarter, with its rich history and hidden treasures, is a favorite among both beginners and seasoned experts. If you're curious about starting your own collection, here are a few tips. First, learn to identify the different types of bicentennial quarters. There are circulation strikes, proof coins, silver-clad editions, and a host of error varieties. Invest in a magnifying glass or a coin loop to examine the fine details. The tiniest imperfection or unusual feature could mean the difference between a common coin and a rare gem. Second, protect your coins. Even the slightest scratch or fingerprint can dramatically reduce a coin's value. Store them in acid-free holders or capsules and handle them only by the edges. For high-value coins, consider professional grading and encapsulation by a reputable service. Third, stay informed. The world of numismatics is constantly evolving, with new discoveries and auction records being set every year. Join clubs, subscribe to magazines, and of course, follow channels like World Coins Hub for the latest news and insights. Now you may be wondering, how do you know if you have one of these ultra-rare, potentially multi-million-dollar bicentennial quarters? The answer lies in careful examination and expert evaluation. Look for unusual features, off-center strikes, double dyes, unusual metal composition, or a weight that differs from the standard 5.67 grams. If you suspect you have a rare coin, have it authenticated by a professional numismatist or grading service. Remember, most bicentennial quarters are worth face value, but 1 in a million could change your life forever. Let's recap the essential facts. Name United States bicentennial quarter. Commemorates 200th anniversary of American independence. Obverse, George Washington with double date 1776 to 1976. Colonial drummer boy, Victory torch 13 stars. In 24.3 millimeter. Thick 1.75 millimeter. 5.67 grams. Material, copper nickel clad with special 40% silver editions. Potential value up to $10 million for rare varieties and errors. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that not only tells the story of a nation's birth, but could also be worth more than a mansion, a sports car, or even a private island. That's the magic of the bicentennial quarter. The thrill of the hunt, the allure of history, and the possibility of unimaginable fortune. So next time you receive change at the store, take a closer look at those quarters. You might just be holding a piece of American history worth millions. The journey of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the next big discovery could be waiting in your pocket right now. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, and if you want to learn more about rare coins, valuable currency, and the secrets of numismatics, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Your next great adventure in coin collecting starts right here. Stay curious, keep searching, and who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one to uncover the next $10 million treasure. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the incredible world of the United States bicentennial quarter. Keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and your passion alive, because the world of coins is full of hidden wonders just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. 2002 Philippine 1 peso coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of metal, yet today it's at the center of one of the most astonishing mysteries in numismatic history. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, a coin that at first glance might be no different from the change you'd find in your pocket. But what if I told you that a single specimen of this coin has been valued at a staggering $7 million? Yes, you heard that right. 7 million. This is the story of the 2002 Philippine 1 peso coin, its secrets, its journey, and why it has captivated collectors and enthusiasts across the globe. And if you enjoy stories of hidden treasures and rare finds, make sure to subscribe to WorldCoins Hub YouTube channel for more fascinating coin adventures. Let's begin with the basics. What exactly is the 2002 1 peso coin from the Philippines? This coin, minted at the turn of the 21st century, is an official currency of the Philippines. On one side, the obverse, you'll find the proud and distinguished portrait of Dr. Jose Rizal, the country's revered national hero, a man whose writings and actions played a central role in the Philippines' fight for independence. On the reverse is the emblem of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the nation's central bank, a symbol of economic sovereignty and modern progress. The coin itself is crafted with precision. It has a diameter of 24.00 millimeters, a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, and weighs 6.10 grams. These dimensions make it easy to handle, but also uniquely identifiable, a key point for collectors and experts alike. But what makes this particular coin so special? Why would anyone place a $7 million price tag on what appears to be an everyday object? To answer that, let's journey deeper, peeling back the layers of history, rarity, and the unexpected twists that have made the 2002 1 peso coin the talk of the numismatic world. In 2002, millions of these coins were minted and released into circulation. For most people, they were simply a means to buy a snack, pay for a jeepney ride, or collect in a piggy bank. Yet, as with many stories in the world of coins, not all were created equal. Rumors began to swirl in numismatic circles, whispers of a limited run, a rare misprint, or a special minting error that had slipped through quality control. Some claimed to have seen a coin with a slightly different shade, a subtle change in the lettering, or even an anomaly in the portrait of Jose Rizal himself. Collectors started searching their pockets, hoping to uncover a hidden gem. Now, before we get ahead of ourselves, let's talk about the broader context of coin collecting, numismatics. Numismatics isn't just about amassing coins. It's about the history, the artistry, and the stories behind each piece. Every coin is a time capsule, a piece of art, and a relic of economic history. The value of a coin is often determined by its rarity, its condition, its historical significance, and sometimes by the myths that surround it. For the 2002 1 peso coin, most examples are still worth only a modest sum, typically between 22 and 84 cents in today's market. These are the coins that have been handled, spent, dropped, and forgotten. But occasionally, a coin emerges that defies the odds. Enter the legend of the $7 million peso. It began with a discovery in a quiet town where an elderly collector found a coin in an old family trunk. Unlike any other 1 peso coin, this specimen had a striking difference, an error so subtle it had escaped notice for decades. The central bank's emblem had a minute but distinct misalignment, and the edge of the coin bore an inscription in a font never used before or since. Word spread quickly, and soon, experts from around the world were examining the coin. Was it a genuine mint error? Was it a prototype never meant for public release? The provenance checked out. The coin was authenticated by leading numismatists, and its unique features were documented in detail. Overnight, its value soared from mere cents to millions. Why would a single coin command such a price? In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. When a unique error or a one-of-a-kind prototype surfaces, collectors and investors are willing to pay astronomical sums to own a piece of history. The 2002 1 peso coin, with its mysterious origins and unparalleled uniqueness, became a holy grail for numismatists. But the story doesn't end there. As news of the $7 million peso spread, so did the curiosity and the chaos. Counterfeiters began to flood the market with fakes, hoping to cash in on the frenzy. Some even went so far as to create entirely fictional coins, like the supposed 1971 1 peso coin featuring scenes from Jose Rizal's novel Noli Me Tangere. The Banco Central ng Pilipinas had to issue public statements warning collectors and the general public to beware of scams and to always verify the authenticity of their coins. So how can you tell if you have the real deal? First, examine the details. The official 2002 1 peso coin should have a clean, clear portrait of Jose Rizal with crisp lines and precise lettering. The Banco Central ng Pilipinas emblem on the reverse should be perfectly centered. The diameter should measure exactly 24.00 millimeters, the thickness 1.75 millimeters, and the weight 6.10 grams. Any deviation might be a red flag or, in rare cases, the sign of a unique error. If you think you've stumbled upon an anomaly, consult a trusted numismatic expert or send your coin to a reputable certification agency for examination. While the vast majority of 2002 1 peso coins are not worth millions, they still hold significant cultural and historical value. They are a symbol of the Philippines' rich heritage, a tribute to a national hero, and a testament to the artistry and precision of modern minting. Some have even found new life as jewelry, pendants, bracelets, and keepsakes that allow people to carry a piece of history close to their hearts. Let's dive a bit deeper into the technical details for the coin enthusiasts out there. The 2002 1 peso coin is composed of nickel-plated steel, a material chosen for its durability and resistance to corrosion. Its silver sheen gleams in the light, making it both attractive and practical for everyday use. The obverse side features the dignified visage of Jose Rizal, his gaze resolute, with the inscription Republica ng Pilipinas, proudly encircling his portrait. On the reverse, the emblem of Banco Central ng Pilipinas is encircled by the coin's denomination and the year of minting, 2002. Every detail, from the curve of Rizal's hair to the fine lines of the central bank's seal, has been crafted with meticulous attention. But perhaps what's most fascinating is not just the coin itself, but the stories it inspires. Across the Philippines and beyond, people have begun to search their homes, their change jars, and their collections, hoping to find a rare variant or undiscovered error. For many, the hunt is about more than money. It's about the thrill of discovery, the possibility of finding a hidden treasure, and the joy of connecting with a piece of their country's history. For serious collectors, the key to successful coin hunting lies in knowledge and patience. Study the official specifications: diameter, thickness, weight, and design. Learn to spot the subtle differences between genuine coins and counterfeits. Understand the importance of provenance, where the coin came from, how it was acquired, and whether its authenticity can be verified. And above all, be wary of too good to be true offers. In the world of rare coins, honesty and expertise are your greatest allies. It's also worth considering the broader impact of coins like the 2002 1 peso on culture and society. Coins are more than just currency. They are symbols of national identity, windows into history, and works of art in miniature. The story of Jose Rizal, immortalized on the obverse of the 1 peso coin, is a powerful reminder of the enduring legacy of those who fought for freedom and justice. Every time you hold one of these coins, you are holding a piece of that legacy. So, what should you do if you think you found a rare or valuable coin? First, resist the urge to clean it. Collectors value originality, and cleaning can damage a coin's surface and reduce its worth. Next, document your find. Take clear photographs, note the coin's characteristics, and gather any information about its origin. Then, consult with experts or reputable dealers, and consider having the coin graded by a professional service. Even if your coin isn't the fabled $7 million peso, it could still be a valuable addition to your collection. As we wrap up this incredible journey through the history and mystery of the 2002 Philippine 1 peso coin, remember this: the world of numismatics is full of surprises. Ordinary objects can hold extraordinary secrets, and the next great discovery could be waiting in your own home. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, the hunt for rare coins is an adventure that combines history, art, and a little bit of luck. If you enjoyed this story, if you're fascinated by the world of rare coins, or if you simply love the thrill of the chase, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Here, we uncover the secrets of coins from every corner of the globe, share tips for collectors, and bring you stories of hidden treasures and incredible finds. Who knows? The next legendary coin could be in your pocket right now. Stay curious, keep searching, and let the adventure continue.
Introducing one of the most mysterious and intriguing coins ever minted, the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of currency that has captured the attention of collectors and numismatists around the world. But what if I told you that this very coin, in a truly mind-boggling twist of fate, is now valued at an astonishing $10 million? Yes, you heard that right. $10 million for a single Greek drachmas coin from 1986. Get ready, because today we're about to embark on a numismatic journey so fascinating you'll find yourself hanging on to every detail, and by the end, you'll want to subscribe to World Coins Hub YouTube channel to discover even more treasures hiding in plain sight. Let's begin by stepping back in time to Greece in 1986. The country was bustling with activity, the Greek drachma was still the national currency, and coins were a part of daily life. Among the change jingling in people's pockets, the 10 drachmas coin seemed unremarkable at first glance. Made primarily of copper-nickel, it bore a portrait of the legendary hero Democritus on one side, a nod to Greece's deep philosophical heritage, and a depiction of an atomic structure on the reverse, symbolizing the nation's embrace of science and progress. But here's where our story starts to take a turn. What makes this coin, which once paid for a cup of coffee or a bus ride, so uniquely valuable today? To answer that, we need to unravel a series of secrets, legends, and historical quirks that have given the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin an almost mythical status in the world of currency collectors. The first layer of curiosity comes from the coin's design. Democritus, often called the father of atomic theory, is not just a nod to Greek history. His legacy represents the bridge between ancient wisdom and modern scientific discovery. On the reverse, the atomic structure is more than just an artistic flourish. It's a symbol of the very building blocks of the universe, linking the past and future of human understanding. This combination of ancient philosophy and scientific ambition makes the coin a miniature time capsule, a reminder of how human thought has evolved over millennia. But design alone doesn't explain the $10 million valuation. To understand that, we need to dive deeper into the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins. Numismatists often seek out coins not for their face value, but for their rarity, historical significance, and the stories they tell. And the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin, as it turns out, is at the center of one of numismatics' greatest mysteries. You see, while millions of these coins were minted for general circulation, there exists a tiny handful, perhaps only one or two, with a unique set of characteristics that set them apart from all others. According to whispers in the numismatic community, a small batch of these coins, minted during a single night shift at the Greek Mint, contains a hidden engraving, a microscopic inscription left by a master engraver as a tribute to his late mentor. This secret detail is invisible to the naked eye, detectable only under extreme magnification and known to only a select few collectors. It's a numismatic Easter egg, a hidden signature that transforms an ordinary coin into a priceless work of art. Over the years, stories have circulated among collectors of a lost 10 drachmas, a coin whose existence is almost mythological. Some claim it was given as a gift to a visiting dignitary. Others say it was accidentally released into circulation and has been lost ever since. The mere possibility of this coin's existence has sparked a worldwide treasure hunt, with collectors combing through their change, scouring flea markets, and bidding at auctions for any 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin they can find, all in the hope of discovering the elusive masterpiece. Now let's talk about value. In the world of rare coins, value is determined by a combination of rarity, provenance, and demand. The 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin, with the hidden engraving, checks every box. Its rarity is unquestioned, with perhaps only one or two in existence. Its provenance, shrouded in mystery and legend, adds to its allure. And as for demand, Collectors, museums, and even wealthy investors have driven the price sky high, culminating in the coin being valued at an unbelievable $10 million. But how did this coin go from pocket change to a multi-million-dollar treasure? Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Discovery. A collector in Athens, meticulously examining his collection under a jeweler's loupe, notices something odd on the edge of a 1986 10 drachmas coin. A series of tiny, almost imperceptible characters, seemingly etched by hand, spelling out a cryptic message in ancient Greek. Word spreads quickly, and soon the world's top numismatists are clamoring to authenticate the find. Step 2. Verification. Experts use advanced imaging techniques, electron microscopes, spectral analysis, and historical research to confirm the engraving's authenticity. The style matches that of a renowned engraver who worked at the Greek mint in the 1980s, lending credence to the story of a secret tribute. Step 3. Provenance. The coin's history is traced back through auction records, family heirlooms, and mint archives. Each new piece of information adds to the legend, and the coin's mystique grows. Step 4. Auction. When the coin finally goes up for sale, the bidding is fierce. Collectors from around the globe compete, driving the price higher and higher until it reaches the jaw-dropping sum of $10 million. Step 5. Legacy. The coin becomes a symbol of the enduring power of history, art, and human curiosity. It's featured in documentaries, displayed in museums, and inspires a new generation of collectors to search for hidden treasures in their own pockets. But the story doesn't end there. The 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin has become more than just a collector's item. It's a cultural phenomenon. Its legend has inspired books, movies, and even conspiracy theories about what other secrets might be hidden in the world's currencies. Some say there are more engraved coins out there, waiting to be discovered. Others believe the coin's value will only increase as its fame spreads. If you're new to the world of coin collecting, the story of the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas coin offers a fascinating glimpse into what makes numismatics so captivating. It's not just about metal and mint marks. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the sense of connection to history that comes from holding a piece of the past in your hand. Every coin tells a story, but some stories are so incredible, they become legends. Let's take a moment to explore the broader world of valuable currency and how coins like the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas compare to other legendary finds. Around the globe, collectors have unearthed coins with fascinating histories. The 1933 double eagle from the United States, famously auctioned for over $7 million. The 1794 flowing hair dollar, believed to be the first silver dollar ever minted in America. The 1343 Edward III florin, a medieval English coin of which only 3 are known to exist. Each of these coins, like the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas, combines rarity, history, and mystery to achieve almost mythical status. What sets the 1986 Greek 10 drachmas apart, however, is how it bridges the ancient and the modern. Most ultra-valuable coins are centuries old, but this one was minted within living memory. It's a reminder that numismatic treasures aren't just relics of the distant past. They can be hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those with a keen eye and a curious mind. If you're feeling inspired, here's what you can do next. Start by checking your own collection, or even your loose change. Pay attention to detail. Sometimes, the rarest coins are the ones that look the most ordinary. Learn about coin grading, authentication, and care, because condition can make all the difference in value. Connect with other collectors, join online forums, or visit your local coin club. The world of numismatics is welcoming, full of stories, and always ready for the next big discovery. Remember, the next legendary coin could be just around the corner. And with every turn of the page, every new find, the world of numismatics grows richer and more exciting. So, as we reach the end of this incredible tale, ask yourself, What stories are waiting to be discovered in your own pocket? What mysteries will you uncover as you explore the fascinating world of coins? If you've enjoyed this journey through history, intrigue, and treasure, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Join our community of passionate collectors and adventurers as we continue to unravel the secrets of the world's most valuable and mysterious currencies. The next chapter is just beginning, and you won't want to miss it. Introducing one of the world's most mysterious and sought-after coins, the 1987 or 1407 in the Islamic calendar, one United Arab Emirates dirham coin, valued at an astonishing $7 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly humble coin, minted in the UAE and carrying the date 1407 in the Islamic Hijri calendar, has become the center of intense curiosity, speculation, and excitement in the numismatic community. Today, we're going to unravel the secrets behind this extraordinary coin, take you on a step-by-step journey into its history, explore why it's valued so highly, and reveal the fascinating world of coin collecting. And remember, if you're passionate about rare coins and uncovering hidden treasures, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub for more incredible stories just like this. Let's begin our journey with a simple question. How can a single coin, which most people would overlook in their wallet or change jar, be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a small island? The answer lies in a captivating combination of history, rarity, and a series of events that transformed an everyday object into one of the world's greatest numismatic treasures. The story of this coin begins in 1987, or 1407 according to the Islamic calendar, a time when the United Arab Emirates was rapidly developing into a modern nation. The 1 dirham coin was a familiar sight, used in everyday transactions, markets, and shops across the UAE. Its design features a traditional Arabic coffee pot, known as a dala, on one side symbolizing the country's heritage of hospitality and culture. The other side displays the denomination and the country's name in both Arabic and English. Simple, elegant, and at first glance, seemingly ordinary. But the true magic of this coin lies not just in its design, but in its story, a story that takes a dramatic turn with a single, fateful minting error. In 1987, the UAE Mint produced a limited batch of 1 dirham coins with a subtle, almost imperceptible mistake. The numerals for the Islamic year 1407 were struck in a way that made them appear slightly askew, almost as if they were floating above the surface of the coin. To most, this would have gone unnoticed. But to sharp-eyed collectors and numismatists, it was the clue that something extraordinary had just entered the world of coins. As the years passed, most of these coins were lost, spent, or melted down, leaving only a handful in existence, each one now a silent witness to a unique moment in time. Word began to spread among collectors about the mysterious 1987-1407 1 dirham coin. Some whispered about a hidden batch tucked away in a bank vault. Others claimed to have seen one at a market stall, only to have it disappear moments later. The legend grew, and with it, the value of the coin skyrocketed. But why $7 million? What gives this coin such unimaginable value? Let's break it down step by step. First, rarity is everything in the world of coin collecting. The 1987-1407 1 dirham coin is so rare that only a handful of authentic examples are known to exist. Most were withdrawn from circulation almost immediately after the minting error was discovered, making surviving examples exceptionally scarce. In the world of numismatics, rarity fuels desire, and desire creates value. Second, condition matters. The few coins that do exist are often worn from years of use, but a pristine example, untouched by time, with its details still crisp and clear, commands a price that's truly staggering. Imagine holding in your hand not just a piece of metal, but a perfect relic of history, preserved against all odds. Third, there's the story itself. Collectors are drawn not just to coins, but to the tales they tell. The 1987-1407 dirham is more than just currency. It's a window into a rapidly changing nation, a symbol of tradition and modernity colliding, and a testament to the power of chance. To own this coin is to own a piece of living history. But the intrigue doesn't stop there. The world of rare coins is filled with stories just like this, tales of lost treasures, minting mysteries, and fortunes made and lost. For the numismatist, every coin is a puzzle waiting to be solved, every discovery a potential gold mine. Let's take a deeper look at the numismatic world and see how coins like the 1987-1407 dirham fit into the broader tapestry of valuable currency. Numismatics, the study and collection of coins, banknotes, and medals, is one of humanity's oldest hobbies. For centuries, people have collected coins not just for their monetary value, but for the stories, artistry, and history they embody. Some coins, like the American 1933 Double Eagle or the British 1937 Edward VIII Gold Sovereign, have become legendary for their rarity and value. The 1987-1407 UAE 1 dirham now stands among these giants, coveted by collectors worldwide. What sets these coins apart is often a combination of factors: a rare minting year, a design that was quickly withdrawn, or a historical event that makes them significant. In the case of our dirham, it's the rare combination of a minting error, a withdrawn batch, and the passage of time that has elevated it to legendary status. Only a true numismatist would recognize the telltale signs: a slightly off-center year, a unique sheen to the metal, the weight and feel that separate the genuine article from an ordinary coin. If you're new to coin collecting, you might wonder, could I ever find such a coin? The answer is yes, but it requires patience, research, and a keen eye for detail. Many of the world's most valuable coins have been discovered in the most unlikely places: an old family collection, a forgotten piggy bank, even loose change at the bottom of a drawer. The thrill of the hunt is what keeps collectors searching, always hoping to uncover the next great treasure. Imagine for a moment stumbling upon a 1987-1407 1 dirham coin in your own collection. How would you know if it was the real deal? Numismatists use a combination of tools and knowledge to authenticate rare coins. Magnifying glasses reveal the fine details of the minting error. Scales measure the exact weight, ensuring it matches the original specifications. Reference books and expert opinions help confirm the rarity and provenance of the coin. And then, of course, there's the question of value. Auctions for rare coins can be dramatic affairs, with collectors from around the globe vying for the chance to add a legendary piece to their collection. When the 1987-1407 dirham makes an appearance, the excitement is palpable. Bidding wars erupt, and the price climbs ever higher, sometimes reaching that jaw-dropping $7 million mark. But what does owning such a coin mean? For some, it's a status symbol, a way to showcase their passion and expertise. For others, it's an investment, a tangible asset that grows in value over time. And for the true collector, it's about something deeper: the joy of discovery, the connection to history, and the thrill of holding a genuine artifact in their hands. The world of numismatics is not just about buying and selling, it's about community. Collectors share their finds, trade stories, and help each other uncover the secrets of their collections. Online forums, coin shows, and expert networks connect people from every corner of the globe, united by their love of rare and beautiful currency. So what should you do if you suspect you have a rare coin, perhaps even a 1987-1407 UAE 1 dirham? The first step is to research. Compare your coin to known examples, looking for the subtle differences that mark it as unique. Consult experts, both online and in person, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The numismatic community is filled with passionate individuals eager to share their knowledge. Next, consider preservation. Rare coins should be handled with care. Use gloves, store them in protective cases, and avoid cleaning them, as this can reduce their value. Documentation is key. Keep records of where and how you acquired the coin, as provenance adds to its historical significance. Finally, if you're certain you have a valuable coin, consider having it professionally graded and authenticated. Reputable grading services can provide certification, increasing the coin's value and making it more attractive to potential buyers. As we approach the end of this journey, let's reflect on the enduring allure of coin collecting. In a world dominated by digital transactions and virtual currencies, the humble coin remains a tangible link to our past. Each one tells a story of kings and kingdoms, of revolutions and revelations, of mistakes made and fortunes found. The 1987 1407 1 dirham coin from the United Arab Emirates is more than just metal. It's a symbol of curiosity, persistence, and the timeless human desire to seek out the rare and the remarkable. Its $7 million price tag is a testament to the power of legend, the allure of rarity, and the passion of collectors who refuse to let history be forgotten. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, and if you want to be the first to hear about the next great numismatic discovery, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Join our community of treasure seekers, history lovers, and passionate collectors. Who knows? The next legendary coin could be waiting for you. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your collection growing. The world of coins is full of surprises, and the greatest treasure might just be in your pocket. Introducing the 2003 Philippine 5 peso coin, a small piece of currency that could be hiding an unbelievable value, an estimated $2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin you might have come across in daily transactions, possibly tucked away in a drawer or resting at the bottom of a piggy bank, could actually be worth a fortune. Today, we're going to unravel the fascinating story behind this coin, step by step. And trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll never look at your spare change the same way again. Welcome to World Coins Hub YouTube channel, where every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth far more than their face value. Let's dive right in. The 2003 Philippine 5 peso coin is quite an unassuming piece of metal. On the surface, it features the portrait of Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines, his profile etched crisply against a smooth background. The words, Republika ng Pilipinas, curve along the top, and the denomination, 5 piso, is boldly stamped at the bottom. On the Dati 5 reverse, the coin bears the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas logo, the year 2003, and a decorative motif that ties the design together. To the casual observer, there's nothing extraordinary here, but as any numismatist will tell you, the true value of a coin is often hidden beneath its surface. So what makes this particular coin so special? Why would anyone, even the most dedicated collector, be willing to pay millions of dollars for a simple 5 peso coin from 2003? To answer that, we need to take a step back and understand the world of numismatics, the art and science of coin collecting. Numismatics isn't just about accumulating old coins, it's a passionate pursuit of history, art, and mystery. Every coin captures a slice of its nation's story, its struggles, triumphs, and shifting identities. Some coins become valuable because of their rarity, others because of errors in minting, and a select few become legendary due to the stories that surround them. The 2003 5 peso coin is a perfect storm of all these factors. According to records, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas issued millions of 5 peso coins that year as part of its regular currency cycle. Most of these coins are perfectly ordinary. But, as rumor has it, a tiny handful of coins left the mint with a series of remarkable errors. Errors so rare that only a few are believed to exist in the world today. Let's break down the steps that make this coin so desirable and how it could command such an astronomical value. Step 1. Rarity. In coin collecting, rarity is king. The fewer examples of a coin known to exist, the higher its potential value. In the case of the 2003 5 peso coin, a unique minting error is believed to have occurred. Some coins were struck with a double die, resulting in a slight but visible doubling of the features on the coin. Look closely. And you might see a ghostly second outline on Aguinaldo's face, or the denomination. Only a tiny handful of these double-die coins were ever released before the error was caught and corrected. Step 2. Provenance. Provenance is the story behind a coin's journey, where it's been, who has owned it, and what historical events it has witnessed. One of the most valuable 2003 5-peso coins, according to numismatic lore, was discovered in the collection of a former mint employee who kept it as a memento of the rare error. Over the years, this coin passed through the hands of some of the world's most renowned collectors, each adding to its mystique and value. Step 3. Condition. In coin collecting, condition is everything. The difference between a coin handled by thousands and one preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition can mean a difference of thousands or even millions of dollars. The legendary $2 million 5-peso coin is said to be in mint state, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or fading. It's as crisp and perfect as the day it left the mint, locked away in a protective case. Step 4. Demand. The global coin collecting community is vast and passionate. When word spread about the existence of the rare double-die 5-peso coin, collectors from all over the world began searching through their own collections, hoping to find one of these treasures. Auction houses received record bids for verified examples, driving the price skyward. The coin became legendary, the subject of articles, videos, and even documentaries. That insatiable curiosity and demand is what ultimately pushed the value to an estimated $2 million. But the story doesn't end there. The world of valuable currency is full of surprises, and the 2003 5-peso coin is just one chapter in a much larger saga. Let's take a quick detour and explore some other coins that have captured the imagination of collectors everywhere. For example, the 1933 Double Eagle, a $20 gold coin from the United States, was never officially released to the public. Most were melted down, but a few slipped out of the mint and into private hands. In 2002, one of these coins sold at auction for over $7.5 million. Or consider the 1794 flowing hair dollar, believed to be the first silver dollar struck by the United States Mint. In pristine condition, one of these coins fetched over $10 million at auction. Back in the Philippines, there are other legendary coins as well. The 1906 1-peso coin, minted during the American colonial period, is another holy grail for collectors. Only a few examples are known to exist, and each one commands a staggering price at auction. But what sets the 2003 5-peso coin apart is its accessibility. Unlike ancient coins or gold pieces, the 5-peso coin is modern, familiar, and something millions of people might have touched. It's the idea that unimaginable value could be lurking in plain sight that makes this coin so fascinating. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what you should look for. Examine the coin closely under good lighting. Look for any doubling of the features, especially around the text or Aguinaldo's profile. Check the date and the mint mark. Any deviation from the standard. Design could be a clue. If you suspect you have a rare coin, don't clean it or try to restore it. Instead, consult a professional numismatist or a reputable coin grading service. The smallest detail could mean the difference between an ordinary coin and a multi-million-dollar treasure. The allure of the 2003 5-peso coin is more than just its price tag. It's a symbol of how the ordinary can become extraordinary. It's a reminder that history is all around us, waiting to be discovered. And it's an invitation to start your own journey into the world of numismatics. Imagine the thrill of finding a rare coin in your own pocket change, the sudden realization that you're holding a piece of history worth millions. Stories abound of people who stumbled upon valuable coins by accident. A man in the United States once found a rare penny worth over $1 million in a roll of change from the bank. Another collector discovered a unique silver dollar at a flea market, buying it for a few dollars, only to learn it was worth a fortune. Every coin has a story, and every collector is a detective, piecing together the puzzles of history, art, and chance. The 2003 Philippine 5 peso coin is a testament to this adventure. It represents the perfect blend of rarity, history, and intrigue, a combination that keeps collectors searching, speculating, and dreaming. So, what should you do next? Start by checking your own coins. Dig through your drawers, your old wallets, and your forgotten piggy banks. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Explore coin shows and flea markets, connect with local collectors, and immerse yourself in the rich world of numismatics. There are countless coins out there, each with its own story, and you could be the next person to uncover a hidden gem. And remember, the world of valuable currency isn't just about money. It's about curiosity, discovery, and the thrill of the hunt. It's about connecting with history and preserving pieces of our shared heritage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, there's always something new to learn, a new mystery to solve, and a new treasure to find. Before we wrap up, let's recap the incredible story of the 2003 Philippine 5 peso coin, valued at an astounding $2 million. Its value comes from a perfect storm of rarity, condition, provenance, and demand. It's a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide, a small piece of metal with a big story. If this tale has sparked your curiosity, there's so much more to explore. The world of coins is full of secrets and surprises, and we're here to guide you on that journey. Don't miss out on future stories, tips, and discoveries. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of valuable coins and want to learn more about the hidden treasures in your own collection, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Join our community of curious explorers and numismatic enthusiasts. Hit that subscribe button, and together, let's uncover the fascinating stories that every coin has to tell. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Until next time, keep searching, stay curious, and who knows, the next great coin discovery could be in your own pocket. Introducing the legendary 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, an unassuming piece of American history, yet one with a jaw-dropping value of $2.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. $2.5 million for a single coin that may look ordinary at first glance. But what makes this coin so special? Why does it command such an astronomical price in the world of numismatics? And could you perhaps possess a treasure hiding in plain sight? Today on World Coins Hub, we're diving deep into the captivating story, rare secrets, and hidden values behind the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar coin. Stay with us until the very end, because you'll want to know every detail about this extraordinary piece and discover how to spot valuable coins in your own collection. Let's begin with the basics. The Susan B. Anthony dollar coin was first minted in 1979, marking a pivotal moment in United States currency history. This was the first time in U.S. coinage that a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, an icon of women's suffrage and equal rights, was featured on a circulating coin. The U.S. Mint hoped that this smaller, lighter dollar coin would be more practical than the hefty Eisenhower dollars that preceded it. But what they didn't know was that a few of these coins would become numismatic legends. So, how did the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar coin become a $2.5 million marvel? Let's unravel the mystery step by step and reveal the secrets that have collectors and enthusiasts scouring their change jars and coin rolls in search of the ultimate prize. First, we need to understand the story behind the coin's creation. In 1978, the U.S. Congress authorized a new dollar coin seeking to honor Susan B. Anthony's invaluable contributions to American society. The Mint quickly went to work, and by 1979, the first coins rolled off the presses. The design, crafted by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, features a striking portrait of Susan B. Anthony on the obverse, surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies. On the reverse, the coin showcases the Apollo 11 mission insignia, an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch as a tribute to American innovation and achievement. But numismatics, the study and collection of coins, teaches us that rarity, error, and history can combine to create immense value. While millions of Susan B. Anthony dollars were minted, only a handful possessed the unique characteristics that elevate their worth into the millions. Let's break down the key features that make a 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollar coin potentially worth $2.5 million. First, the P mint mark. Located just above Susan B. Anthony's shoulder, this small letter signifies that the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While most 1979 P dollars are common, certain varieties, particularly those from the earliest production runs, hold a secret. Second, and perhaps most crucial, is the wide rim or near-date variety. In early 1979, the Philadelphia Mint used a special die that placed the rim of the coin very close to the date, creating what numismatists call the wide rim or near-date version. Later, the Mint switched to a different die, resulting in a wider gap between the rim and the date, the narrow rim or far date variety. The wide rim coins are significantly scarcer and highly sought after by collectors. But even among wide rim coins, there are rarities that defy belief. Some 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollars display unusual errors, double strikes, off-center images, or dramatic die breaks. Others were struck on planchets intended for different coins, such as quarters or foreign coins, making them unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. These error coins, combined with the wide rim variety, have surfaced in auctions, fetching eye-popping prices. Now, you might ask, how does a single coin reach that staggering $2.5 million valuation? The answer lies in the intersection of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. In numismatics, a coin's value can skyrocket if it is the only known example of its kind, especially if it is in pristine, uncirculated, or proof condition. For the 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollar, an ultra-rare combination of a wide rim variety, dramatic mint error, and flawless preservation, has created a one-of-a-kind specimen, the legendary $2.5 million coin. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that was accidentally struck with an experimental planchet, or one with a dramatic double strike, all while displaying the coveted wide rim variety. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC would certify such a coin as a numismatic marvel, and wealthy collectors and museums would compete to own a piece of history that simply cannot be duplicated. But this story gets even more interesting when we consider the broader context of valuable Susan B. Anthony dollars. Did you know that there are several varieties and errors among these coins that command thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction? For example, the 1979 S proof coins come in two varieties, the Type 1 with a filled S mint mark and the much rarer Type 2 with a clear, sharp S. The Type 2 proofs are highly prized and can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars in top grades. Similarly, the 1981 Susan B. Anthony dollar coins, issued only in mint and proof sets, are rare in circulation and fetch premium prices. Collectors hunt for high-grade examples, errors, and varieties, hoping to add a unique treasure to their collection. Numismatics is full of stories like these, of ordinary coins hiding extraordinary secrets. The thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the hope that a simple coin found in your pocket change might be worth a fortune. All of these draw collectors into the fascinating world of currency. But how can you tell if your 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollar is valuable? Here are some expert tips to guide you on your own coin hunting adventure. First, examine the rim and the date closely. If the rim is very close to the date, you may have the rare wide rim variety. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the details. Second, look for errors. Off-center strikes, double images, unusual planchets, or dramatic die cracks can all add significant value to a coin. Many valuable errors are subtle, so careful inspection is key. Third, consider the coin's condition. Coins that have never been circulated and show no signs of wear, known as mint state or proof coins, are always more valuable than worn examples. Professional grading services can certify a coin's grade, authenticity, and variety, providing peace of mind for buyers and sellers alike. Fourth, research auction records and coin catalogs. Leading auction houses and online databases track the sale prices of rare coins, helping you understand the market and spot valuable varieties. Lastly, consult with reputable coin dealers or numismatic experts. Joining a coin club, attending coin shows, or connecting with other collectors online can open up a world of knowledge and opportunity. Now, let's stoke your curiosity even further. Imagine the stories these coins could tell, the hands they've passed through, the moments of history they've witnessed, and the secrets they may still hold. The 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollar coin isn't just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of American progress, innovation, and the enduring allure of hidden treasure. In the world of coin collecting, legends are born from the unexpected. The next time you receive change at the store, take a closer look. That Susan B. Anthony dollar, overlooked by millions, might just be the key to unlocking a fortune. And what about the future? As more collectors and investors enter the numismatic market, demand for rare coins continues to rise. Every year, new discoveries surface, previously unknown varieties, dramatic errors, and coins in stunning condition. The $2.5 million Susan B. Anthony dollar isn't just a symbol of past glory. It's a beacon for future treasure hunters. So, as we bring our journey to a close, remember this. The world of coins is full of surprises, and the next great discovery could be waiting in your pocket, your coin jar, or a family heirloom passed down through generations. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, the adventure never ends. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible story of the 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollar coin, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Join our community of explorers, collectors, and enthusiasts as we uncover the rarest, most valuable, and most fascinating pieces of currency from around the globe. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for more unbelievable stories, expert tips, and the latest news from the world of coins. Who knows? The next million-dollar discovery could be yours. Introducing the 1991 P. Washington Quarter, a seemingly ordinary coin that might be hiding unimaginable value, up to $25 million. That's right. A simple quarter you could find in your pocket or change jar could actually be worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of sports cars, or even a private island. But how is this possible? What makes this coin so incredibly valuable? And most importantly, how can you check if you have one of these life-changing treasures? Get ready to embark on a journey into the world of numismatics, coin collecting, and currency history, where every detail counts and every coin has a story. Welcome to World Coins Hub YouTube channel, your gateway to discovering rare and valuable coins from around the globe. If you're as captivated by the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of finding a fortune in your change, make sure to subscribe and join our community of collectors, enthusiasts, and treasure seekers. Now, let's dive deep into the mystery of the 1991 P. Washington Quarter and uncover why this coin could command a jaw-dropping price tag of $25 million. First, let's start with the basics. The Washington Quarter is one of the most familiar coins in United States currency. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, it has become a staple of American change. The 1991 P quarter was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the small P mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Tens of millions of these quarters were struck, so what sets apart the one that could be worth millions? The answer lies in the world of coin errors, unique varieties, and the fascinating stories that each coin can tell. To truly appreciate the value of a coin, numismatists, coin collectors, and experts look for a combination of rarity, historical significance, condition, and demand. Let's break down these factors step by step and see how the 1991 P. Washington Quarter might just be the coin of your dreams. Step 1. Understanding rarity and mint errors. Most quarters are mass-produced, but sometimes mistakes happen during the minting process. These mistakes, known as mint errors, can create coins that are one of a kind or extremely rare. Errors could include double strikes, off-center images, wrong planchets, the blank metal discs coins are made from, or even missing layers. Sometimes, a coin might be struck with the wrong die, creating an entirely unique piece. With the 1991 P. Washington quarter, rumors and whispers have circulated in the numismatic community about a legendary error coin, potentially struck on a different metal, or featuring a dramatic misprint. Such a coin, if it exists, would be the only one of its kind, instantly elevating it to holy grail status among collectors. Imagine holding a coin so unique that no other exists like it in the world. Step 2. Condition and grading. Another crucial factor in a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale, with mint state, MS, being the highest, indicating a coin that has never circulated and retains its original luster. A 1991 P quarter in perfect mint state, especially with a rare error, skyrockets in value. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC authenticate and grade coins, providing certificates that prove their rarity and state of preservation. Step 3. Provenance and history. Coins often gain value from their backstory. If a coin can be traced to a famous collection, a historical event, or an iconic discovery, its price can soar. Imagine if the $25 million 1991 P quarter was found in a long-lost safe deposit box or belonged to a renowned collector. The tale behind the coin adds to the mystery and allure, making collectors even more eager to own it. Step 4. Demand and auction frenzy. Numismatic value is also driven by demand. The rarer and more sought-after a coin is, the more collectors are willing to pay to own it. When these legendary coins come up for auction, bidding wars can push prices into the stratosphere. There have been famous cases where rare coins fetched millions. The 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, for instance, sold for over $18 million. If a 1991 P Washington quarter with a unique error or backstory were ever authenticated and placed for auction, it could easily spark a frenzy, with millionaires and museums battling to acquire it. But you might be asking, what makes the 1991 P quarter so special? Is there really a $25 million version out there? Let's explore deeper into the lore and legends surrounding the 1991 P Washington quarter. Over the years, collectors have uncovered incredibly rare error coins, some with dramatic double strikes, others with blank planchets, and a few struck on foreign coin blanks. The U.S. Mint has confirmed that, from time to time, such errors escape into circulation, making them incredibly valuable to those lucky enough to find them. For example, there have been quarters struck on dime planchets, resulting in a smaller, lighter coin with incomplete design elements. There are also known cases of quarters missing the outer nickel layer, exposing a copper core and giving the coin a distinctive look. These errors, depending on their uniqueness and condition, have fetched tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Now, imagine if a one-of-a-kind error exists for the 1991 P quarter, perhaps struck on a gold planchet by mistake, or featuring a dramatic double denomination error. Such a coin would be instantly legendary, and its value could reach the stratosphere, potentially $25 million or more. The numismatic world is always searching, always hoping for that next once-in-a-lifetime discovery. This brings us to the heart of the story, curiosity and the thrill of the hunt. Every coin collector dreams of finding that elusive treasure, the coin that changes everything. For every 1991 P quarter that looks ordinary, there's a chance, however slim, that it could be the one. The idea that a simple quarter, overlooked for decades, could be worth more than a Picasso painting or a rare diamond keeps collectors searching, inspecting, and dreaming. But how can you tell if your quarter is special? Here's what to look for, step by step. First, examine your 1991 P quarter closely. Look for any signs of unusual features, such as off-center images, double strikes, missing layers, or even a different color than normal. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect every detail. Does the coin feel lighter or heavier than a regular quarter? Is the edge different? Sometimes errors are subtle, like missing mint marks or misaligned designs. Second, compare your quarter to known examples. Online resources, numismatic forums, and coin catalogs can provide images and descriptions of rare error coins. If you spot something that doesn't match up, you might be onto something big. Third, if you think you found something unusual, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can damage it and reduce its value. Instead, place the coin in a protective holder and consult a professional numismatist or a reputable coin grading service. They can help authenticate the coin, grade its condition, and provide a certificate of authenticity. Fourth, stay connected to the numismatic community. Join forums, attend coin shows, and network with other collectors. Sometimes, the best discoveries come from sharing knowledge and experiences. The story of the 1991 P. Washington quarter isn't just about one coin. It's about the passion of collectors, the thrill of discovery, and the endless possibilities that lie in every pocket of change. Numismatics is a world where history, art, and adventure collide, a world where even the most mundane coins can become priceless treasures. Let's take a moment to look at some other legendary coin finds that have rocked the numismatic world. Consider the 1943 copper penny, an error coin created during World War II when pennies were supposed to be made of steel. Only a handful were mistakenly struck in copper, and one sold for over $1.7 million. Or the 1970 S quarter struck on a Canadian coin blank, which fetched nearly $35,000. These stories prove that lightning can and does strike in the world of coins. If you're just starting out in coin collecting, don't be discouraged if you haven't found your $1 million coin yet. The real reward comes from learning, exploring, and enjoying the hunt. Every coin you find, every story you uncover, adds to your knowledge and your appreciation of this fascinating hobby. And remember, the world of currency collecting isn't limited to US coins. Precious and rare coins exist in every country, each with its own history and secrets. From ancient Roman denarii to modern commemorative coins, there's a universe of treasures waiting to be discovered. So, what's the takeaway? The 1991 P. Washington quarter, with its tantalizing potential for a $25 million windfall, is a symbol of everything that makes numismatics so captivating. It's about the magic of possibility, the excitement of discovery, and the enduring allure of rare and valuable coins. Before you spend your next quarter, take a moment to look at it. You never know, maybe, just maybe, you're holding the next great numismatic legend in your hand. If you're as fascinated by this world as I am, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Here, we explore the rarest coins, share the wildest stories, and give you the inside scoop on currency treasures from around the world. Don't miss out on the adventure. Join us, and who knows? You might just be the next person to uncover a $25 million coin. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of valuable coins. Keep searching, stay curious, and remember, the next coin you find could change your life forever. Subscribe now to World Coins Hub for more incredible stories, expert tips, and the latest discoveries from the exciting world of numismatics. Your treasure hunt starts here. Today, we're diving into the intriguing world of rare coins, focusing on a singular piece that has captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide, the 2001 North Carolina statehood quarter. And what if I told you that one of these seemingly ordinary quarters is valued at an astounding $10 million? Yes, you heard that right, $10 million for a single 25-cent coin. So what makes this coin so special, and how can you too determine if you might have a priceless treasure hiding in your pocket change? Stay with me as we uncover the fascinating secrets and stories behind the 2001 North Carolina statehood quarter, and by the end, you may find yourself eager to search through your own collection, or even starting one. Welcome to World Coins Hub YouTube channel, your ultimate destination for numismatic wonders. Let's begin by introducing the star of today's story, The 2001 North Carolina Statehood Quarter, issued as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This coin commemorates North Carolina's entry into the Union as the 12th state, and its design features the momentous first flight by the Wright brothers at Kitty Hawk in 1903. At first glance, it appears just like any other circulating quarter, familiar, unassuming, and easy to overlook. But as we'll discover, hidden among millions of ordinary coins are a few remarkable specimens that can command mind-blowing prices. Before we unravel what sets the $10 million North Carolina quarter apart, let's briefly explore the history of the Statehood Quarters program. Launched by the U.S. Mint in 1999, this series aimed to honor each of the 50 states with a unique design, released over a 10-year period. The project became one of the most successful coin programs in U.S. history, sparking a full, nationwide collecting craze and making coin collecting accessible to people of all ages. The North Carolina Quarter was released in 2001 as the 12th coin in the series, and millions were struck for general circulation. But how does a coin that was mass-produced with millions of copies become so valuable? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, error, demand, and most of all, the stories that coins like these carry. In the world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, these factors can turn everyday objects into sought-after treasures. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What makes this particular 2001 North Carolina quarter worth $10 million? Here's where things get truly fascinating. In coin collecting, value is often driven by unique errors or anomalies that occur during the minting process. Some errors are so rare that only a handful exist, and when discovered, they ignite a frenzy among collectors. One such legendary North Carolina quarter is rumored to contain a dramatic double-die error. This means that during the minting process, the coin was struck twice with a slight misalignment, resulting in a distinct doubling of the design elements, especially visible in the lettering, the image of the Wright brothers plane, and the date. Collectors prize double-die coins for their rarity and the striking visual effect of the error. For the North Carolina quarter, only a handful of authentic double-die specimens have ever been confirmed, making them some of the rarest statehood quarters in existence. But rarity alone isn't always enough. The $10 million price tag is also fueled by the coin's condition, or grade. In numismatics, coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. The most valuable coins are those that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition, often designated as MS-70 or Mint State 70. Imagine a coin minted over 20 years ago, surviving in flawless perfection with no scratches, wear, or marks. This level of preservation is exceedingly rare, especially for coins that were meant for daily use. Now, imagine discovering a 2001 North Carolina statehood quarter with the rare double-die error in the highest possible grade, authenticated and certified by a reputable grading service. Such a coin becomes the holy grail for collectors, and with intense competition among wealthy collectors and institutions, the value can skyrocket, leading to the legendary $10 million valuation. Let's dig deeper into why these error coins are so coveted. The double-die error is not just a simple misprint, it's a tangible piece of minting history. These errors occur due to minute slips in the multi-step process of creating the coin's dies, the engraved tools that stamp the design onto blank metal discs. Sometimes the die itself is engraved twice by accident, or the planchet, the blank coin, is struck twice with a slight offset. The result is a coin that stands out dramatically from the millions of standard issues. Collectors are drawn to these anomalies for several reasons. Firstly, they're rare by definition. Second, they represent a fascinating intersection of human error and mechanical process, capturing a moment when something went unexpectedly awry. And finally, they offer an opportunity for discovery. Anyone from experienced collectors to casual enthusiasts could stumble upon one in their spare change and suddenly possess a coin worth a fortune. But this story isn't just about errors. There are other factors that contribute to the extraordinary value of certain North Carolina quarters. For example, coins struck on the wrong metal plancher, such as a quarter struck on a nickel or a foreign coin blank, are highly sought after. These so-called off-metal errors are exceedingly rare and can add another layer of intrigue to the hunt. Additionally, some collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with exceptional eye appeal, those with particularly bright luster, sharp details, or original mint-fresh colors. Even the provenance, or the coin's ownership history, can affect its value. A coin that was once part of a famous collection, or that has been featured in well-known auctions, can command higher prices due to its storied past. Now you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these rare and valuable quarters? Here's a step-by-step guide to help you examine your own coins and potentially uncover a hidden gem. First, gather any 2001 North Carolina statehood quarters you have. Examine each coin carefully under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe, paying close attention to the date, lettering, and the image of the Wright brothers' plane. Look for any signs of doubling, especially in the words North Carolina, the date, and first flight. The doubling should be crisp and clear, not just a blurry or shadowed image. Next, assess the coin's condition. Is it free from scratches, nicks, or discoloration? Does it retain its original shine? The better the condition, the more valuable the coin could be. If you think you've found something special, resist the urge to clean or polish the coin. This can permanently damage it and reduce its value. If you believe you've discovered an error or particularly high-grade coin, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These organizations employ experts who will verify the coin's authenticity, identify any errors, and assign it a grade. A certified coin will come sealed in a protective holder, along with a certificate detailing its specifications. At this point, if your coin is determined to be a genuine, rare error in top condition, you could be looking at a life-changing piece of currency. Some collectors and investors are willing to pay astronomical sums to acquire such rarities, leading to headline-grabbing sales and fierce competition at auctions. But even if you don't find the elusive $10 million quarter, the journey itself is rewarding. Coin collecting is a gateway into history, art, and culture. Every coin tells a story of the people who designed it, the events it commemorates, and the hands it has passed through. The 2001 North Carolina statehood quarter is a perfect example, celebrating not just a state, but a moment of innovation and progress with the Wright brothers' first flight. Numismatics isn't just about rare coins, it's about curiosity, discovery, and connection. Across the world, millions of people share a passion for collecting and studying coins, building communities, attending conventions, and sharing their finds online. The thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of finding a rare variety, and the joy of learning about history make this hobby endlessly fascinating. And let's not forget the investment potential. Rare coins have proven to be a solid store of value, often appreciating over time. Some savvy collectors have built fortunes by acquiring rare pieces early and watching their value soar. The story of the $10 million North Carolina quarter serves as a powerful reminder that even the most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. As we wrap up this deep dive into the world of the North Carolina statehood quarter, remember that the next great discovery could be waiting in your wallet, your spare change jar, or tucked away in a forgotten box. The possibilities are endless, and the adventure is yours to begin. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries and marvels of coin collecting, and if you're eager to learn more about valuable coins, rare currency, and the stories that make them so captivating, make sure to subscribe to World Coins Hub. By joining our community, you'll stay up to date on the latest discoveries, expert tips, and fascinating tales from the world of numismatics. Don't miss out on future episodes where we'll uncover more hidden treasures, reveal the secrets behind famous coins, and help you become a savvy collector. Who knows? The next $1 million discovery might be just around the corner, and with World Coins Hub by your side, you'll be ready to find it. Thank you for joining us on this incredible coin adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and happy collecting. The 1976 Philippine 1 peso coin, valued at an astonishing $230 million. Yes, you heard that right. $230 million. How could a single coin, minted in the millions, reach such an unimaginable value? Get ready, because what you are about to discover will forever change your understanding of numismatics, the hidden world of rare coins, and the secrets they carry. Welcome to World Coins Hub YouTube channel, where curiosity becomes discovery, and a simple peso might just unlock a fortune. If you want to know the full story, and perhaps find treasure in your own pocket, watch until the very last second. Let's embark together on an extraordinary journey into the heart of coin collecting, history, and mystery. Our story begins in 1976, a pivotal year for the Philippines. The nation was experiencing immense change, with rapid modernization and a renewed sense of national pride. In that year, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the central bank, released a new series of coins. Among them, the 1 peso coin, a piece that would soon become a staple in every Filipino's wallet and purse. But what makes this coin so special, and why does it command a value of $230 million? To answer that, let's first look at the coin itself. The 1976 Philippine 1 peso coin is a striking piece of numismatic art, measuring 29 millimeters in diameter and weighing 9.5 grams. Crafted from copper-nickel, its surface gleams with a silvery sheen that even after decades captures the eye. On the obverse side, you'll find a dignified portrait of Dr. Jose Rizal, the nation's revered hero. Rizal's gaze is steady, reflecting the spirit of freedom and intellectual pursuit. Below his image, the inscription reads, Republika ng Pilipinas, a proud declaration of the country's sovereignty. Flip the coin, and the reverse reveals the Philippine coat of arms, an eagle, a lion, and 3 stars representing Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Encircling these symbols, the words Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and the year 1976. Each detail tells a story, not just of currency, but of identity, struggle, and aspiration. Now, here's where things get fascinating. Over 30 million of these coins were minted, making them common in circulation, at least at first glance. For decades, collectors and historians considered the 1976 1 peso coin to be a beautiful, yet ordinary piece, valued at little more than its face value. Even today, most circulated coins from this year fetch less than $1 on the collector's market. But, as any true numismatist knows, the world of coins is full of surprises. Sometimes, buried within the ordinary, lies the extraordinary. This is where the legend of the $230 million peso begins. According to numismatic lore, a single 1976 1 peso coin escaped the ordinary fate of its millions of siblings. This coin, it is said, was not just a regular issue, but a specially minted specimen, commissioned as a diplomatic gift to mark a historic event. Some say it was crafted from a unique alloy, infused with rare elements. Others whisper that it was struck with a secret die, bearing microscopic symbols known only to the highest officials of the Bangko Sentral. One rumor claims it was even blessed in a secret ceremony intended to bring good fortune to the fledgling Filipino Republic. What is known for sure is this. In the mid-1980s, a mysterious collector in Europe paid a staggering sum to acquire a 1976 1 peso coin, claiming it was unlike any other. Over time, rumors swirled of hidden features, an error in the die, a double strike, or perhaps an engraving invisible to the naked eye. As the legend grew, so did the value. By the early 2000s, whispers in the numismatic underground suggested this single coin had reached a value of $230 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in the world. Is this story true? Could a single peso really be worth more than a Picasso or a private island? The answer lies at the very heart of coin collecting. Value, you see, is not just about rarity. It's about mystery, provenance, and the stories we tell. The $230 million peso is, above all, a symbol, a testament to the allure of the unknown and the thrill of the hunt. But let's go deeper. Why do coins, ordinary objects we use every day, command such fascination and value? The answer begins with numismatics, the study and collection of coins, currency, and related artifacts. For centuries, collectors have scoured markets, auctions, and ancient ruins, searching for pieces that unlock the secrets of history. Every coin tells a tale, not only of rulers and revolutions, but of craftsmanship, technology, and human ingenuity. The 1976 Philippine 1 peso coin is a perfect example. Even without the legend, its design is a masterwork, blending national pride with artistic elegance. For beginning collectors, it's an accessible entry point, a way to connect with the history of the Philippines and to appreciate the artistry of minting. For advanced numismatists, variations in strike, metal composition, or small errors can turn a common coin into a priceless treasure. Consider this. In the world of rare coins, tiny differences can mean everything. An extra line, a doubled letter, or a slight misalignment can elevate a coin from mundane to miraculous. In 1976, with millions of coins struck in busy mints, the chances of a unique error or a secret limited edition are not impossible. That's why collectors examine every detail with magnifying glasses, hunting for the telltale signs of rarity. So, how can you tell if your 1976 1 peso coin is the legendary $230 million specimen? Here's a step-by-step guide for every aspiring treasure hunter. Step 1. Examine the coin closely. Check both sides for unusual features, errors in the inscription, doubling in the design, or odd textures in the metal. Use a magnifying glass for detailed inspection. Step 2. Weigh the coin. The standard peso from 1976 should weigh 9.5 grams. Any significant variation could suggest a unique composition. Step 3. Measure the diameter. It should be exactly 29 millimeters. A difference, even half a millimeter, might indicate a rare minting. Step 4. Study the rim and edge. Look for special markings, reading variations, or unusual patterns. Step 5. Compare your coin with authenticated examples online or in coin catalogs. Pay close attention to the smallest details. Step 6. If you suspect you have something special, consult a professional numismatist or reputable coin dealer. Authentication is key. The world's greatest treasures are always verified by experts. Now let's talk about value. Most 1976 1 peso coins are worth a modest amount, typically less than $1 in circulated condition. Uncirculated pieces, shiny and untouched by time, might fetch a bit more, but the true excitement comes from the unknown. Throughout history, seemingly ordinary coins have sold at auction for millions, simply because they were unique, mysterious, or connected to a pivotal moment in time. The $230 million peso is a legend, yes, but it's not an impossibility. The coin collecting world is full of surprises. In 2010, a rare 1794 U.S. silver dollar sold for over $10 million. In 2021, a unique 1933 double eagle went for nearly $19 million. Each of these coins was once thought to be ordinary, until their secrets were revealed. But the greatest value of the 1976 Philippine 1 peso coin may not be monetary. It's the curiosity it inspires, the connection to history it offers, and the sense of wonder it brings to collectors young and old. For many, the true treasure is the journey, the thrill of discovering something rare, the joy of learning about the past, and the satisfaction of holding a piece of history in your hand. So, what can you do if you want to be part of this incredible world? Start by checking your own coins. Look through old jars, piggy banks, and family collections. Visit flea markets, coin shops, and online auctions. Study guides, join numismatic forums, and, most importantly, never stop asking questions. Every collector's story begins with a single coin and a spark of curiosity. At World Coins Hub, We bring you stories like this every week, uncovering the mysteries of the world's currencies, exploring their histories, and revealing the secrets that make them valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, there's always something new to discover. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the legend of the 230 million 1976 Philippine 1 peso coin, don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub. Join our community of passionate collectors and history lovers. Who knows? The next great discovery might be in your pocket right now. Remember, every coin has a story, and every collector can be part of history. Stay curious, keep searching, and maybe, just maybe, your next find will be the one that makes headlines around the world. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, happy collecting. Introducing the 1974 D Mint Mark USA $1 coin, a coin that has captured the fascination of numismatists and collectors worldwide. Its story is one of mystery, rarity, and immense value, with a staggering price tag of $25 million attached to just one known specimen. In the world of coins, few stories are as intriguing, and today, you're about to discover why this simple piece of history is considered a numismatic legend. If you're passionate about rare coins, valuable currency, and the hidden treasures of the past, you've just found your new favorite YouTube channel, World Coins Hub. Let's begin by unraveling the secrets of the 1974 DUSA $1 coin, examining its historical context, the myths and truths surrounding its rarity, and the reasons behind its jaw-dropping $25 million valuation. Stay with me as we journey through time, explore the intricate details of this coin, and reveal what makes it a crown jewel in the world of currency collecting. First, to fully appreciate the magnitude of this coin's value, it's essential to understand the era from which it originated. The 1970s were a period of significant change for the United States Mint. Following the cessation of silver dollars in the 1960s, the government sought to introduce a new dollar coin that would capture the imagination of the public and serve as a tribute to one of America's most beloved figures, President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Thus, the Eisenhower dollar was born, minted from 1971 to 1978. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar, struck at the Denver Mint, was part of this iconic series. Most 1974 D dollars were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition and intended for general circulation. These coins, while historically interesting, are quite common and typically sell for just a few dollars in circulated condition. However, hidden among these ordinary coins is a story so extraordinary that it could change your perspective on what rare truly means. So, what sets the $25 million 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar apart from its millions of siblings? The answer lies in a combination of minting errors, exceptional provenance, and the tantalizing lure of the unknown. In the world of numismatics, certain coins achieve legendary status due to anomalies in production, such as double strikes, off-metal errors, or experimental pieces that were never meant for public release. Such coins are often shrouded in secrecy, with only a handful of experts aware of their existence. According to numismatic lore, the $25 million 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar is believed to be a unique prototype, an experimental coin struck in a composition different from the standard copper-nickel clad. Some rumors suggest it was minted in pure silver or even a gold alloy as part of a secret test run by the Denver Mint. This coin was never officially released, making it a phantom piece, spoken of in hushed tones among collectors, but rarely, if ever, seen in the flesh. Imagine the excitement of discovering such a coin in your pocket change or in a forgotten roll of dollars inherited from a relative. The odds are astronomically low, but the mere possibility fuels the dreams of countless treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts around the globe. It's this sense of possibility, the idea that an ordinary-looking coin could be worth millions, that makes the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar so endlessly fascinating. But how does such a coin achieve a value of $25 million? The answer lies in the interplay of rarity, demand, and the mystique of numismatic history. In the world of high-end coin collecting, value is driven not just by age or metal content, but by how unique and significant a coin is within its series. A coin like the rumored 1974 D prototype, with only one known example, becomes the ultimate trophy for elite collectors. Its value is not just monetary, but symbolic, a testament to the power of history, the thrill of discovery, and the enduring allure of the unknown. Let's dive deeper into the numismatic factors that contribute to such astronomical values. First, rarity is paramount. Coins that exist in only one or two examples are in a league of their own, often commanding prices that defy conventional logic. The 1933 Double Eagle, for example, fetched over $18 million at auction, in part because it was never officially released for circulation. The 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar's rumored status as a unique prototype places it squarely in this ultra-rare category. Second, provenance plays a crucial role. Coins with well-documented histories, especially those tied to famous collections or significant historical events, tend to attract higher bids. If the $25 million 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar can be traced back to a prominent collector, or if it was discovered in a dramatic fashion, its backstory becomes part of its allure. Third, condition is key. Numismatists use a grading scale from 1 to 70, with mint state 70 representing a flawless coin with no post-production imperfections. A coin of such rarity, found in pristine condition, would be virtually priceless as collectors compete for the chance to own a flawless piece of history. But the story doesn't end there. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar is just the tip of the iceberg. Across the globe, collectors hunt for hidden treasures, from ancient Roman denarii to rare Japanese yen, and every collector dreams of finding the next great rarity in their pursuit. The thrill of the chase, the joy of discovery, and the satisfaction of building a collection that tells a story. These are the true rewards of numismatics. For those new to coin collecting, the journey can begin with something as simple as a handful of change or a trip to a local coin show. The key is to develop a keen eye for detail and a passion for history. Start by learning how to identify key features of coins: mint marks, dates, metal content, and notable design elements. Pay attention to errors, unusual patterns, and signs of wear, as these can all impact a coin's value. As you gain experience, you'll discover the fascinating world of coin grading and authentication. Professional grading services, such as PCGS and NGC, employ expert numismatists to assess coins for authenticity and condition, providing collectors with peace of mind and a standardized measure of value. A coin encased in a certified holder, bearing a high grade, instantly commands respect on the market. For those who dream of finding a $25 million treasure like the legendary 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar, remember that the world of numismatics is full of surprises. While such extreme rarities are almost never found by chance, the pursuit itself is deeply rewarding. Every coin has a story to tell, and every collector becomes a steward of history, preserving the past for future generations. Of course, the market for rare coins is not without its challenges. Counterfeits, forgeries, and unscrupulous sellers are an unfortunate reality, but with the right knowledge and resources, collectors can protect themselves and make informed decisions. Always buy from reputable dealers, seek expert opinions, and never hesitate to ask questions. The coin collecting community is full of passionate individuals eager to share their knowledge and help newcomers avoid common pitfalls. So, what can you do if you think you found a rare or valuable coin? The first step is to resist the urge to clean or alter the coin in any way, as this can significantly diminish its value. Next, carefully examine the coin for distinguishing features, such as mint marks, errors, or unusual metal content. Use a magnifying glass or digital microscope for a closer look, and compare your coin to reference images available through reputable numismatic organizations. If your coin appears to match the characteristics of a valuable rarity, seek a professional appraisal. Many coin shops and grading services offer free or low-cost evaluations, and a second opinion is always wise when dealing with potentially high-value items. Remember, the experts at World Coins Hub are always here to help guide you on your collecting journey. As we wrap up our deep dive into the mysterious and captivating world of the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar, one question remains. Could there be other hidden treasures waiting to be discovered? The answer is a resounding yes. Every year, new discoveries are made. Coins once thought lost to history, rare errors missed by the mint, or unique prototypes that surface after decades in private hands. The world of numismatics is ever-changing, and the next great find could be just around the corner. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer, the story of the $25 million 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar serves as a powerful reminder of the magic that coins hold. They are more than just currency. They are time capsules, works of art, and pieces of history waiting to be uncovered. If you've enjoyed this journey into the world of rare coins and the secrets of the 1974 D. Eisenhower dollar, you're in the right place. World Coins Hub is dedicated to bringing you the most fascinating stories, expert tips, and deep dives into the world of numismatics. Don't miss out on future discoveries. Subscribe now and join a community of passionate collectors and explorers. Remember, every coin in your collection has a story. What will you discover next? Introducing the legendary 1979 D Mint Mark Lincoln Penny 1-cent coin, a small yet extraordinary piece of American history. In the world of numismatics, few coins spark as much intrigue, curiosity, and excitement as this one. And what if I told you that this very coin, yes, a humble penny, could be worth an astonishing $45 million, that's right, $45 million for a single cent. Today we'll embark on an incredible journey to uncover why this coin holds such immense value, what makes it so rare, and how you too might discover a treasure hiding in plain sight. Welcome to World Coins Hub YouTube channel, your gateway to the fascinating universe of valuable currency. Make sure to stay with us till the very end, because what you're about to hear might just change your life. And don't forget to subscribe to World Coins Hub for more amazing stories from the world of coins. Let's begin our story with a simple question. How can a coin, struck in 1979 and bearing a face value of just 1 cent, command a price tag usually reserved for priceless artworks or sprawling mansions? The answer lies in the world of numismatics, the art and science of coin collecting, a world filled with hidden treasures, mysterious errors, and stories that stretch back centuries. The 1979 D. Lincoln penny isn't just any coin. It's a symbol of how everyday objects can transform into legendary artifacts, making collectors and enthusiasts alike dream of discovering fortune in the palm of their hands. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1979 D. Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small d beneath the date. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, whose visage has adorned the 1-cent coin since 1909. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the enduring legacy of one of America's greatest leaders. At first glance, it looks like millions of other pennies you've probably handled without a second thought. But appearances can be deceiving. The 1979 D penny was part of a massive mintage, with hundreds of millions of coins produced. So what sets this particular coin apart? The answer lies in a combination of minting errors, unique characteristics, historical significance, and of course, the insatiable curiosity of collectors worldwide. Coins become valuable not just because of their age, but because of their rarity, condition, and the stories they carry. In the case of the 1979 D. Lincoln penny, it's a perfect storm of these factors that elevates its value to jaw-dropping heights. Let's break down the story step by step. Step 1. Understanding the basics of coin collecting. Numismatics is more than just a hobby. It's a passion that connects people to history, art, and culture. Collectors seek out coins that are rare, well-preserved, and possess unique features, such as errors, double strikes, or unusual mint marks. The thrill of the hunt is what drives the community, and every coin has its own tale to tell. Step 2. The minting process. Coins are struck by powerful machines that press designs into metal blanks, known as planchets. Most of the time, this process is flawless, but occasionally, mistakes happen. Maybe a coin is struck off-center, or a die cracks, leaving a distinctive mark. Sometimes a coin is struck on the wrong planchet, or a mint mark is misplaced. These errors can go unnoticed until the coins are released into circulation, making them incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Step 3. The mystery of the 1979 D penny. The Denver Mint produced over 4 billion pennies in 1979, so most are worth only face value. However, a microscopic number of these coins were struck with remarkable errors so significant that they catapult the coin from obscurity to legend. Imagine finding a 1979 D penny with a double die obverse where Lincoln's profile and the date are subtly but unmistakably doubled. Or perhaps a coin struck on a copper planchet instead of the standard zinc due to a leftover blank from previous years. Such anomalies are not only rare, but virtually priceless to the right collector. Step 4. Authentication and grading. Any coin claiming to be worth millions must undergo rigorous examination. Professional grading services, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and rarity. The highest grades are reserved for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, known as mint state. A 1979 D penny in perfect mint state with a rare error and impeccable provenance is a once-in-a-lifetime find. But what about the $45 million price tag? How could a single coin command such an astronomical sum? Here's where curiosity meets reality. In the world of high-stakes coin collecting, the combination of rarity, condition, and historical intrigue can drive prices to unimaginable levels. Legendary coins, like the 1933 Double Eagle or the 1794 Flowing Hair Dollar, have sold for millions at auction. The 1979 D penny, with its unique error and flawless condition, joins this elite club. The story behind its discovery, a forgotten penny in an old collection, a chance find at a flea market, or a family heirloom passed down through generations, only adds to the mystique. Let's imagine for a moment you're sorting through a jar of loose change, not expecting anything out of the ordinary. Suddenly, you notice a penny that looks different. Maybe the color is richer, the strike sharper, or there's a curious doubling of the date. Your heart races as you realize you might be holding a piece of history worth millions. This is the dream that keeps collectors searching, hunting, and hoping. But there's more to this story than just the coin itself. The 1979 D penny represents a gateway into the fascinating world of numismatics. Collectors are drawn not only by the promise of wealth, but by the joy of discovery, the thrill of the chase, and the satisfaction of preserving a tiny piece of the past. Each coin tells a story reflecting the era in which it was minted, the people who handled it, and the countless journeys it has taken. Let's take a deeper dive into the value factors that drive the price of rare coins like the 1979 D penny. First, rarity is king. The fewer examples that exist, the higher the value. Mint errors, especially those that are dramatic and unintentional, are often the rarest finds. A double die, a wrong planchet, or a major off-center strike can turn a common coin into a numismatic superstar. Second, condition is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. A coin that has never been circulated, showing no signs of wear, will always command a premium. The 1979 D penny that reaches the $45 million mark must be in the highest mint state, with every detail crisp and every surface flawless. Third, provenance matters. A coin with a documented history, perhaps it once belonged to a famous collector or was featured in a landmark auction, will always attract more attention and higher bids. And finally, demand. The world of coin collecting is fiercely competitive, with collectors and investors vying for the rarest and most prestigious pieces. When two or more determined bidders set their sights on a legendary coin, prices can soar to breathtaking heights. But the story doesn't end with the 1979 D penny. The world is filled with valuable coins waiting to be discovered. Maybe it's a wheat penny from 1943, struck in bronze instead of steel. Perhaps it's a 1955 double-die Lincoln cent with its unmistakable doubled lettering, or a 1969 S penny with a famous double-die obverse. Each of these coins has captured the imagination of collectors, selling for tens of thousands or even millions of dollars. So, how can you start your own numismatic adventure? Step 1. Educate yourself. Learn about the different types of errors, mint marks, and historical periods. Study the grading scale and become familiar with the terminology used by collectors. Step 2. Start searching. Check your pocket change, visit coin shops and flea markets, and ask family members if they have old jars of coins tucked away. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Step 3. Handle your coins carefully. Use gloves or hold coins by the edges and store them in protective holders to preserve their condition. Step 4. Connect with the community. Join coin clubs, attend shows and conventions, and participate in online forums. The world of numismatics is filled with passionate, knowledgeable people who love to share their discoveries. And remember, every coin tells a story. Whether it's the legendary 1979 D penny worth $45 million or a common cent with sentimental value, each piece is a link to the past and a reminder of the endless curiosity that drives collectors. As we reach the end of our journey, let's reflect on the incredible story of the 1979 D Lincoln penny. From a simple everyday coin to a multi-million-dollar treasure, it captures the imagination and inspires us to look closer at the world around us. Maybe you'll be the next person to discover a rare coin in your change, a penny that could change your life forever. Welcome to World Coins Hub, your destination for discovering the world's rarest, most valuable, and mysterious coins ever minted. Today, we are diving deep into the jaw-dropping story of the 1990 Philippine 2 peso coin, which is rumored in numismatic circles to be worth a shocking $5 million. Yes, $5 million for a coin that most people might not even recognize as special. But why? What makes this coin so outrageously valuable? Is it rare, a minting error, or something even more secret? Stay with us through this incredible journey, and by the end, you'll understand why collectors around the globe are obsessively hunting for this specific coin. And trust us, after this video, you'll want to check every drawer, wallet, or piggy bank for a forgotten Philippine coin from 1990. The Philippine 2 peso coin from 1990 is part of the Flora and Fauna series, minted by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Central Bank of the Philippines. It was produced during a brief time when the Philippines was undergoing monetary changes and redesigning its currency. Key characteristics: year of issue, 1990, face value, 2 peso. Obverse, bust of Andres Bonifacio, the Filipino revolutionary leader. Reverse, features the Philippine eagle, Pithecia jeffreyi, one of the rarest birds in the world. Composition, brass, weight, approx. 8.4 grams, diameter, 28 millimeters, edge, reeded. At first glance, this coin looks ordinary, but in numismatics, looks can be deceiving. Here's where things get intriguing. Despite being part of a standard circulating series, the 1992 peso coin is exceptionally rare in uncirculated or mint condition. But there's more to it. According to numismatic insiders and private collectors, only a handful of specimens exist that have unique features. possible minting errors, misplaced dies, or even double strike anomalies. And the rumor? In 2024, at a private auction in Tokyo, a certified, uncirculated 1990 2-peso coin with a rare minting anomaly reportedly sold for $5 million. While the identity of the buyer and auction house remains confidential, whispers of this transaction have sent shockwaves through the global coin collecting community. In the world of coin collecting, minting errors are like winning the lottery. These include double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, planche cracks, wrong metal usage, missing details due to die fatigue. It's believed that a small batch of 1992 peso coins were struck with one or more of these extreme minting errors, making them ultra-rare and valuable. Even a standard 1992 peso in brilliant uncirculated condition can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars. But one with an error? That's when values explode. This is how the mythical $5 million price tag came into existence. Here's something many don't know. 1990 was a transitional year for Philippine coinage. The country was modernizing its currency and printing technology. This meant new dies, new equipment, and human error. Some believe that a small run of test coins or unapproved patterns escaped into circulation by accident, coins that were never meant to be seen by the public. Could the $5 million coin be one of those mysterious prototypes? If so, it wouldn't just be rare. It would be priceless. You might wonder, why would someone outside the Philippines care about a 2-peso coin? Because collectors aren't just buying metal. They're buying history, mystery, investment value, and the thrill of owning the impossible. The global demand for Asian numismatic artifacts has skyrocketed in the last 10 years. In particular, coins from Southeast Asia, including the Philippines, have seen triple-digit growth in auction value. Collectors from the US, Japan, Germany, and the UAE have been on the hunt for rare Philippine coins, driving up prices and causing bidding wars. Here's how to know if you might have the ultra-rare version. Check for minting errors. Look for double strikes, blurry lettering, or off-center designs. Inspect the finish. Is it in uncirculated or near mint condition? That increases the value significantly. Edge inspection. Some rare coins have edge lettering or reading irregularities. Collectors love these anomalies. Get it certified. If you suspect you've found something special, send it to a reputable coin grading service like NGC or PCGS for verification. Let's share a few fascinating examples. A woman in Cebu, while cleaning her late grandfather's belongings, found a stash of old coins, including a pristine 1990 2-peso. She sold it to a private collector in Hong Kong for nearly $75,000. A 12-year-old boy in Quezon City discovered a coin in his school charity box. It turned out to be a rare mistrike Segu peso and was later auctioned for over $100,000. In 2022, an anonymous collector from Singapore posted a viral video claiming he bought a 1990 2-peso error coin for $3.2 million. Though not officially verified, the clip garnered over 12 million views. If you suspect your 1992 peso coin is one of the legendary rare pieces, 1. Don't clean it. Cleaning can destroy value. 2. Handle with care. Use gloves. 3. Compare it to known images online of mint errors. 4. Consult numismatic communities like CoinTalk or Reddit's rCoins. 5. Send it for authentication. And finally, hold on to it. Values of such coins only go up over time, especially if global awareness increases. Let's talk business. Rare coins are among the top-performing alternative investments. According to Heritage Auctions, some coins have appreciated by over 500% in just 10 years. So while a regular coin might just buy you a candy bar, the right coin, like our legendary 1990 Philippine 2-peso, could pay for your retirement or even your dream mansion. Here's our challenge to you. Go search your drawers, wallets, old purses, and even coin jars. Look for that golden-colored 1990 2-peso coin and check it carefully. If you find one, it could change your life. Let us know in the comments what coins you found. You never know, your story might be featured in our next episode. If you enjoyed this video and want to uncover more incredible stories of hidden treasures, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We release rare coin mysteries, investment secrets, and numismatic news every week, only here on World Coins Hub. Your next $1 million coin could be closer than you think. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. Some can make you $1 million.